Checkity check. Microphone check. Checkity check, check, check. Okay, I see it bouncing. Looks like we good. Oh, you had an emote only? Nice, Misty. I love it. We should do that regularly, and I'll put the emotes back up on this screen. That could be fun. I used to like that many iterations ago. Hold on, I gotta see if this timer is functioning. I think I messed it up. It's very bright. Whoa, moving timer. A good emote party? Every time I hear this, I think of Blue Man Group. And here we go. Holy moly. I can't believe it. I woke up today. Kelly asked me, are you going to spend the time working on fixing the stream? And I was like, I just don't know. I never know what's going to happen. Looks like Stream Elements is working. Misty, subscribed to Tier 2, making 42 months. I did nothing. Not a ding-dang old thing between the time I stopped the stream yesterday and the time I turned the computer on today. Stream Elements is back. My camera's working. OBS allowed me to boot into regular mode. I didn't do anything. It is so frustrating. I wish I knew what fixed these problems, but I don't. Roswin's Tier 1, 38 months. I did nothing, and all these things just magically fix themselves. Who knows what tomorrow holds to turn the computer on? It may all be broken again. It may all be broken. I don't know. I have no idea. It is so irritating as a streamer. Computers are supposed to be consistent. You're supposed to, this A, then leads to B, then leads to C. It's supposed to happen the same every time. I did nothing. And here we are. I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be the last couple days. But for those of you who are into it, I am live on both Twitch and YouTube. Love to have you on both. If you want to come over and join me on YouTube, you get nothing. Exactly, 96, in that tone. If you'd be willing to join me over on YouTube as well, I sure would appreciate it. We could use some likes over there and some views to let YouTube know I'm back. I still have plans to do so much more content and other things over there, but that's been the plan for years, and I always seem to find something to get in the way. But we've got Extra Life prizes need to be shipped. Some of you may have received some emails today. I've been working on some shipping and getting that together. I'm going to try not to sound like frustrated old guy here. I try to make it simple on everyone to provide me with the information needed so that when the time comes, I know what to send you and I can send it to the right address. I have people that won auctions and prizes and have yet to provide me with an address for shipping on either of those platforms. So I get everything boxed up and I go into I'm going to ship it and I go to one place, no address, no file. I'm sure it's in the other place. I go over there, it's not there either. I got to email them again. I got to make notes. I got to put that aside. I have to come back to it later. I could have done 3 shipments in the time it took me to get the one shipment ready that I couldn't send. I don't know what to do. Clank Rocket Tier 2, 42 months. I'm not going to dwell on it. Just please, 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 everyone, follow instructions. I ask it repeatedly. Please, please, please follow instructions. Zach Bonifer, I can't let it go because I need to know what happens tomorrow when it doesn't work. I'll count it as a win today, but it's a temporary win. We won the battle. We didn't win the war. I need to win the war. I need to know what's wrong so I can fix it. So I can consistently turn my computer on and go, here we go. I'm ready. I'm set. And then it turns out I'm not. I can't let it go. It's so irritating. I know I need a new computer. That would certainly help. something a bit more powerful. I've Cal-aired, I know, that's how I feel about it. But here's the thing. It's not people that never come by here. It's some regular folks. Some folks that are here regularly. So I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not going to do it here on stream. But if you haven't provided me with an address and you're wondering why your stuff hasn't appeared, just because it was the address I had for you 6 months ago doesn't mean it's good for the one now. You might have moved. I don't know what your situation is. I've moved. I've moved 3 times in the last 18 months. 2 years now. I know. I'm not going to dwell on it. We're going to have a good day. I got some boxes in from Funko. Macy really wanted to open them, but I said we got to wait till the stream tomorrow. So we got some fun stuff. No, you're good, Misty. I know you're good. I have a package ready for you, and Drew would have received a tracking number that had y'all's pop, post-it note, and your auction-winning enamel pin. I can't believe I can remember that, but it was, half hour ago that I did it. By the way, we're at a level 2 hype train 50%. If for some reason we can finish a level 3 hype train at 100% or more, I'll give everybody here 200 Sully bucks. We have not had a hype train go extend for a while. If you're willing, subs, gifted subs, bits would be greatly appreciated. That's one of the ways I pay my bills. Would very much appreciate it. Roswin's for you, I don't know. I haven't looked. So you could still sneak in there if you hadn't done it already. I don't know what to do. I've got to change up my methods, clearly. I'll think on it. Brian's idea of a document, a form that you fill out once and walk away from is great until you ship a prize and that address is no longer functional for that person, which is why I don't rely on that. I hope he has great success with it. People don't move quite as often as I have in the last couple of years, but people do move, and you already have enough to keep up with, and you move to tell the post office and your credit card companies and your bank and all your bill collectors and utilities, etc., etc., etc. And then you're supposed to remember to go change a little spreadsheet somewhere for the guy that sends you in a thing every once in a while. I'm not making fun of Brian. I'm just saying that's how I think about it, and so I don't want to go with that method. I have addresses for many of you from previous things, but I don't trust it. I would still want a communication back and forth to make sure, because otherwise, that's a whole other thing. You ship it, it gets damaged one way or coming back, then you have to, you run the risk of it getting damaged again in the next shipment to a new address. You wasted the money on the old address. Like, it just doesn't work for me. I don't know. I still think I have a brilliant idea, and that is we should all have instead of providing people an address, we should have a code for each one of us. And when someone goes, what's your shipping info? You just give them the code. That's it. Then when they put the code in, it routes through the USPS or UPS or FedEx or whatever and goes to whatever your preferred address at the moment is. It's up to you to change it in one spot, and it changes it for everyone. Yo, what's up, Nessa? Well, it's not that I save the addresses, it's that I have you guys fill out forms. Those go to Google Sheets, and the Google Sheets are saved on the cloud as indefinitely. So it's pretty easy for me to go back and search. SimShoe Tier 1, 42 months. Good to hear the Tokyo Drift come back. Yeah, Peking, of course. I'm a giant corporation, and I'm all over that. I do that once a month. I go through and I call all my old information to make sure that you all are protected. Sure. Sure. You work for a company where that's been an issue, isn't it, Peking? Like, who else knows about that? As an individual, you don't. As a company, we all had to do it. Oh, SimShoe. Yeah, I went back to the old method of 1111, love you too, baby. Wanted to publicly recognize you as the best sick nurse and partner. Oh, poor Kelly's been under the weather for several days, and I haven't done that much. I've helped out around the house. I cooked dinner a couple of nights. It's been easy peasy. She's an easy patient, but she's feeling a little better today. It seemed, and hopefully she gets better. It's just a bummer. She had the week off from work, not by her choice. They had some things that they were doing at the salon, and now she spent that week that she desperately wanted to spend working on projects around the house resting. But that resting is important, so Duskworld Prime, 34 months. We just missed getting that hype train finished. So close. Duskworld, how are you now? Just here's a reminder too. Where's that posted? I went through and I took a little inventory of prizes that I owe that I'm going to be shipping either with stuff that you guys are getting from Extra Life, either auctions or prizes, or if you had none of that, I'm just going to ship it here soon. I got Mindy, Funko Lover 30 has one, B-Form, Duskworld, you're one of them, Clint Crockett, Chewy Hawk, our new winner K, that's K-A-E, and Avalian. You will all be getting either with your auction or prizes from Extra Life. You'll be getting your prize, or I'll get your prize shipped to you. I just held on to them a little longer because I figure if I can combine shipments, I know several weeks ago I said I'm not going to do that because it gets too problematic, but then I thought about the money savings. So, saving that money. Yeah, lots of well wishes for Kelly. Hopefully she gets to feeling much better soon. Poor thing. What a week. But I guess it worked out well that it did align with her days off, so she didn't have to like move around her clients, and then I was here to, at home to help with some things. Look at this garbage back here. All my wrapping materials. We might at the end of the stream today, after we do the box openings and the what's it worth, I may actually do a little packaging here on stream, and we'll just chat while I do that. Finally, a little better today, thankfully, right? Poor thing. All right, we will talk NFTs just because we're talking, NFT unboxings. But if you guys have any questions, as per usual, I don't know if we got either on Twitch or I point over here to YouTube. If you're here and you're watching and you have any questions around the NFTs, whether it's a beginner question like how do I buy packs, not from people who already know, that is never a fun joke, or if you have a specific question about, hey, what's going on with this particular snapshot, redemption, etc., ask away and we'll try to answer them today. Kelly says, thank you all for the sweet well wishes. This amount of couch time is my worst nightmare. Yeah, she doesn't do well with the sitting around. She's a lady that gets things done. So it's very different for her now to be going through all this. Okay, let me make sure my YouTube chat is over here inside of Twitch as well. For those that are willing, I did tweet out about the giveaway. I'm sorry, not the giveaway. I did tweet out about the live today. So if you have a chance to retweet that, repost that, I would appreciate it. Remind me, and we will do an NFT giveaway later, and I might use a repost to pick a winner. Somebody got to remind me, though. I easily forget these things. Where is my custom browser docs? The link for the YouTube chat changes for each individual stream. It's very unique. So I have to go in here and every time alter that again. Honey Bunches! Yes! Honey Bunches, unfortunately, I did not find your old stickers, but I'm going to keep looking. I'll keep looking. I had to go through several boxes in the garage to find things like, I think Worship won one of the Ziply fiber cups and stickers, and I had to go find the stickers. I didn't pack them with the cups. Genius move. But I found them. What's this that Collector Clint? Oh, that's cool. Hey, look at this. Let's take a quick look at this. Hopefully this works. And browser on. Oh, look at there. My buttons are back. I love it. Wait a minute. There is a weird box at the bottom, though. I should change. I've got captions on here, but they're not showing. Let me fix this. Top. Does that help it? Oh, there's like a black box on behind. Aha! Checkity check. There's some of the closed captions there. And if we go back over here, do we need them in that spot? I think because I moved the camera for gaming. Yeah, we don't need them in that spot. I can fix them over here. Put them where they belong proper like. If I can find them. Closed captions. That's not it. Pixel chat, closed captioning from Pixel chat. There we go. And then I'll just bump that right on over here. Checkity check 1 2 1 2 1 2. There we go. Okay, that's in a good spot. I may have to fix a few things today. Happy Wednesday, everybody, says Punked. Yay, Sully's face is back. Yep, it came back. I was telling everybody at the beginning in my really irritated, agitated, trying to be slightly funny voice, I did nothing since the stream ended yesterday until turning the computer on today. And I turned it on, the camera worked, and then I realized OBS came up, and then Stream Elements worked, and then you could actually hear me. I was like, what did I do? I bought a lottery ticket yesterday. Let's hope that was the beginning of this good luck streak, and you guys will turn this into the crazy money giveaway stream. You're kidding? So weird. Just checking. I haven't missed my G Fuel code, right? No, Allie, I haven't gotten those sent out yet. I'm working through my spreadsheet. I'm starting with auction first since people spent their actual monies with that, trying to get those out. And then I'll be working down the spreadsheet, and you'll be happy to know G Fuel stuff is right near the top. Those should be an easy distribution. Although, this always happens. I'll have like one person where I don't have the email address. So that's where we'll get. We'll figure it out. Autumn's Toys, it says, is Sully frozen? Not on this end this time. Hopefully not for you guys either. All right, what should we do? Should we jump into the box opening? Or no, let's do an early Sully Bucks giveaway since I owe you guys some points. I said I'd do this yesterday. I said I owed everybody 100 points. I'm gonna give it to y'all that are here now. Oh, I forgot to put... What is that? Uh-oh. Somebody check your points real quick. It says edit points. Username all. Wouldn't that be the worst thing if I just typed that in wrong and it edited all your points to 100? Okay, good. Whew. Wow. Just a factory reset on the stream? Ouch, that would have hurt. That would have really hurt. Okay, you guys are good. That was crazy. That was a little scary. That was a tense moment. Okay, let's do an early Sully Bucks giveaway for those of you who are here on top of what I just gave away. Where's my Stream Elements? There you are, Stream Elements. Get over here where I can see you. I don't know how you ended up over there. That's one of my worst nightmares, because in Stream Elements there is a way I could reset everybody's points, and it's just a button. What if I accidentally hit that button? That's so tense. That's so scary. You guys work really hard to get your points. There's no backup that I know of. I don't know how I could get a list of your points. That'd be crazy. Sully Bucks giveaway. 3 minutes on the clock. Starting now. Up there somewhere. Type in exclamation point enter or exclamation point ticket. Let's see if it works today. So far it seems like things are working. Yay! Autumn's Toys is in first and it works. Let's go. Good-ish. I love it. All right, you guys get your entries in. Not me taking points, a screenshot of my points. Allie, she's like, I'm going to do my own backup. I ain't going to lose my ding-dang old points. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. That's how calendars work, I am aware. Tomorrow I'm gonna work on shipping for the good part of the beginning of the day, to hopefully get a lot more of the stuff out to you guys. Again, auction items from Extra Life is a priority, then prizes that you won during Extra Life, but also prizes that you won during streams. Nice try, Peking. I'm gonna find a way to back it up now. And then we'll have the stream tomorrow night with the box game will return. And I found the Ziply cups. So the Ziply fiber coffee cups with the NFT and sticker will be back. And hopefully Kelly's feeling well enough where we can get back to the Mini Brands books. She's very excited to return and open more of those. We've had them for a while, but because she wasn't feeling well. Did you really, Punked? Tisk, tisk. It happens. It happens to all of us. All right, get your tickets in. You got a minute and a half left to enter. We'll pick 3 lucky winners who will receive 200 or more Sully Bucks just for being here and for typing in that keyword based on your current total balance. Is it peaking? Where does that end? Where's the last day? Where's the last place on Earth that experiences a day before it's gone? I feel like Wednesday's probably gone worldwide now, but you could be right. Oh, Allie, I have, believe it or not, many of you will believe it if you know me even a little bit. I have unopened Supernatural Mystery Minis from 2013 or 2014. No, probably 2014, 2015. No plan on opening them tomorrow. No, I don't mind sitting on them at all. I don't necessarily plan on opening those, but how many people have a full sealed box of unopened Mystery Minis of anything? I do. I actually have 2 of them. I don't know, I just felt like that was a cool thing to keep. For a long time, I had some baseball cards that were unopened for like a decade. And then finally one day I was like, I'll open them. Because the value of all the ones in the packs had gone into pooper. There you go, your tickets are in. You got 10 seconds left to enter to win some Sully Bucks. Exclamation point enter, exclamation point ticket. I'll give you an extra 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not to mention the unopened TGMM. TG. Tiny Ghost? Tiny Ghost. Got it. You're right. The Sharks. I never did open those. I figured it out. I was thinking Funko. That's why I didn't queue for a minute. You guys and your acronyms. You just love messing with me, I know. All right, let's pick our 3 winners here. Winner number 1. Let's get a little drum roll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our first winner is Candy O 2000. Congratulations. We'll get you your points in just a minute. Our second winner is Misty 121, my amazing mod. And winner number 3 is Jedi, the man, the myth, the legend. You may see Bent_SW Pop Lover. I see Jedi. Same guy. It's the same name, same person. Okay, let's get the Sully Bucks distributed. I will mark this as complete so we don't have to continue to stare at it on screen. We'll go to our leaderboard. First up, we got Candy O. Is that a 0? No, it doesn't look like 2000. Might be your first win. 3,843 points. Wow, thank you for being here for so many points. You don't get a bonus because yours ends in a 3. It has to end in a 5, 6, or 7 to get a bonus, but you still get 200 Sully Bucks to enter future giveaways, including the box game tomorrow with some real deal physical prizes. We got Misty 0121. Misty is currently at another 3. 109,383. That's wacky. That's crazy. 200 Sully Bucks for you. And our third winner is... There he is. Congrats, co-winners, says Jedi. Bent. I wish I could just type in Jedi and it would already know who we're talking about. An alias, if you will. 13917. We got a winner. 500 Sully Bucks for Jedi while celebrating that sub for Miss Jessie Star Tier 2. 42 months. I get the hiccups. Thank you, Miss Jessie Star, for your continued support. I appreciate it. Oh, I would go for a coffee, Kelly. That's what a twist of... She's the one sick on the couch and she's bringing me coffee? Willowbard resubscribe with Prime, making 30 years, 36 months in a row. Thank you, Willowbard. Kelly, we have another request from Miss Jessie Star. If you could run up to Pennsylvania real quick, if that's not a problem, that'd be fantastic. Just a little scooch over to the East Coast. All right, winners' points have been distributed. I saw something interesting that just came to mind. I don't know why it came to mind, but on Instagram today, I saw a video that I'm pretty sure was from like the special edition Top Gun Maverick DVD or Blu-ray or something. But this is something I've thought about a lot. Did you guys know that when your TV, when you buy a new TV, anything in the last 5-10 years, when it's shipped to you, it comes with that auto what do they call it? Auto blur or auto smoothing. That's what it's called. Auto smoothing turned on. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. It drives me insane. I can't watch it. That auto smoothing feature is meant to be for your sports live viewing. If you're watching football, basketball, baseball, to make things look nice. But if you're watching a movie on your Blu-ray player, your Netflix, your Hulu, your whatever, your TV should be set in such a way that turns that off. And I tell you, it makes your movies look 100 times better. If you guys don't know about that, I should post it again on my account or something. But look up your TV model and look up auto smoothing, how to turn off. Turn it off. It's garbage. It should not be turned on your TV. I had a friend get a new TV and it was on his, and I'm like, what is wrong with it? This is like 10, 15 years ago. I was like, what is wrong with your TV? Everything's wrong. And he's like, oh, it looks great. It looks better than ever. I was like, no. And I went home and checked mine and found that setting. And I make sure to turn it off on my television. But your anything that's filmed with actual film looks way better if you turn that off. So look up auto smoothing or auto smooth or whatever in your model of television. I'm virtually sending all of you invisible coffees made with love. Oh, y'all enjoy your coffees. Well, since you're going through Ohio anyway. Willibard, you know, my grandfather's from Ohio. I went up there once to see his hometown of Cuyahoga Falls. I think that's it. Cuyahoga Falls? Cuyahoga Falls? I don't know how you say it. What's up, Crypto Kumas over on YouTube? What's up, my friend? How are you now? I went up there, we went to Cleveland. I've been to Cleveland many times. I went through, where is it that the Football Hall of Fame is in Ohio? Went there. Didn't get to go to the Football Hall of Fame, unfortunately, but I'd love to. I did, Miss Jessie Star. I did get that set up. I need to put it down underneath the account, or the stream here. Super dope! Subscribe with Prime, making 4 months. Canton. Yes, we went through Canton, Ohio. Good call, y'all. No points for anybody for getting that right, but thank you for the answer. Yo, Ben B! Ben B, tier 1, 42 months. Look at all these subs coming through today. Thank you guys for the support. Really appreciate it. Shout out to Super Dope. Misty, if you could do a real shout out for Super Dope. If not, that's okay. You guys can click on his name, give him a follow. Another very positive, very nice guy here on Twitch. He plays a lot of video games, reviews a lot of video games, but specifically reviews games that are on the blockchain, Web3. And he has NFTs, and he's just a nice, positive, nice guy. So if you haven't, make sure you follow Super Dope. Thank you for that, Misty. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've rated to him a few times, but you guys may not always be here, and I just love his positive attitude. We need way more of that in the world. Okay, Miss Jessie Star. Sounds good. Absolutely Super Dope. We got to get some gaming in again soon, my friend. You mentioned it the other day when I came over to your stream about playing some Rocket League or something. I'd be into that. You know what we should do? Would be fun. I don't know if you ever do interviews. I need to do them here. I have a few that I've talked to people. They're like, I'll come on the show, and I need to set it up. Would be cool if we did like a play Rocket League while doing an interview. I think that'd be fun. Kind of like Hot Wings, but not spicy gaming. I don't know. All right, we're gonna open some boxes of some pops that I got in yesterday in the mail, and hopefully, with any luck, here I got a test camera on here. Let's see if this works. Crossing fingers. It's back. I think the lighting's a little dim though. Let me try to fix that real quick. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Go up, 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 uppity up. That's not bad, huh? Is that too bright? I think that looks pretty good. All right, so I got some stuff in. This is not what arrived in the mail yesterday, but this is one I had up there as an example to let the camera, make sure the camera was set up correctly. But I did get a couple of boxes of Funko NFTs, which I believe are both Teen Titans Go. I won't show my address, but I did show my address. But I got a couple boxes in right there, and we're gonna open them here on stream, so we can all take a look-see at what we got. If you guys aren't aware, I don't know how you'd miss it on all the times that we've been here on stream together, but you can get these NFT pops from Funko simply by collecting from their drops, either opening packs and collecting the legendary, grail, and possibly completing your royalty sets. Or you can even go and you can buy the coins on the secondary market. You don't have to do any collecting at all other than buy the coin, and then you're guaranteed, well, assuming that the delivery and everything works according to plan, you're guaranteed to receive your physical NFT pops in the mail. And I've got 2 boxes here representing 5 total NFT pops from Funko on this drop. Now, the Teen Titans Go ones did not jump up in value. Vulture has an article with all TV brands and how to fix it. That's awesome, Punked. That's really crazy. Crazy good. That'd be a dope, 100% down. I love it. Super dope saying dope. I love it. Here, I'll get this out of the way so we don't have confusion. Let me get that out of there. Because some people will see both and be like, what in the heck is this man doing? First up, we've got Aqualad from the Teen Titans Go drop. You'll see there the sticker says 1,800 pieces. I believe that's what that says. Hard to make out an 8 or a 6. I love looking at not only the pops, but the boxes themselves as well. You get the image of the NFT on the back. This was a legendary. These looks like these are the matte finish ones. They've got some glossy finish ones now that have been circulating in. And this box seems to be in great condition. I'll first put it up here where you guys can get a little close-up of the pop, and then we'll take it out and take a look at the value of this pop, both what it was worth when it was an NFT and what it's worth now on eBay. While that's rotating, let me copy these and move over to a little close-up area here, because let's just put that right over my face. That's great. Yeah. We'll put that up here. That'll work. We'll look up some of the values of some of these pops, like I said, so we'll need the webcam or the browser here. That doesn't look good how it goes over the top. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's just bring that down a little bit. I said a little bit, not a lot. Why are you so jumpy? Why is it so jumpy? I don't like to cover up my hard work there. I'll get this all set up, and then the next time I go to do this, I'll reset it up again completely. Coffee delivery from the sick lady.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
I feel better. Better enough to be a barista.
There she is. Y'all hear her? Barely, probably.
I couldn't get the lid on because the foam, so.
Oh.
But I used my cool cup.
Thank you. Look at this. I'll go back to close-up. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it, baby. I got a beautiful Animal Kingdom Starbucks coffee mug. Look at this.
Also, remember to teach them how to put their notifications.
Let me make a note. Yeah, Kelly and I learned something interesting about push notifications for Twitch that I want to share with you guys. Apparently, there's a hidden feature that just turns on filtering who you get notifications from and not. Twitch push notes. It's interesting and irritating. That mug is really cool. And did you see the foam with the sprinkles? Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you, Kelly. Yummy. She is a great barista. Okay, let's go over here. Let me get this finished setting up here. We were trying to fix the black box. Nope, that is not at all what I clicked on. It's like clicking into place there in a way I don't want it to. Snapping. Okay. I'm very specific about these things for really no good reason. All right, let's bring up eBay. We're going to look at a couple sites. Of course, we're going to have eBay. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. There we go. And we're going to have Atomic Hub. And for some of these, we're going to have Pop in Stock. No, Nostalgia Corp. We've just talked about it, but we haven't gotten that far into it yet. We're talking a year out. I know that's when some people do it, but not when we're doing it. And we're looking up Teen Titans Go. Okay. So we'll come back over here. Let's take a look at the Teen Titans Go. Was it TTG? First, we're looking up Aqualad right here. If you ever want to get an idea, and I still would love to see these charts. We've talked about it before, but over the life of an NFT pop, what is that NFT worth? What is the pop worth when you actually get it? Did you make money? Did you lose money? How can we use that in the future to make some more sense out of all this? When we should buy in, when we should sell, etc., etc. Where's that Aqualad Legendary? Filters, rarity. Now, I remember this one being very inexpensive. I don't think many of these went for much. You can't look at current listings because as soon as the redemption snapshot is taken, they all drop in value. People sell them off like they have no value. Here is a chart. From the time the packs were opened, it started at around $36. It peaked at $40 and then dropped all the way down to, if you were lucky, you bought it for $19.35. Ridiculously low for a very low numbered pop. This one, what is the number? We can't look at this. We do know 5 of them were burned for whatever reason, so really the supply would have been $17.95. Oh, nice Pop and Duo. It's always good to have a pro who knows their way around the tickets and the events and all that good stuff, so thank you for that. Hope y'all had a blast. How many of these? The sticker says 1,800. Only 1,774 coins were distributed to fans. 1,696 were actually redeemed. So we're looking at a 1,696 piece pop, and the value got down to $19 on the secondary market at one point. But where did it end up once it went to eBay? Aqualad NFT pop. Let's see if that'll pull it up. Don't look at black numbers. Black numbers indicate that's what someone's asking. That does not indicate a value. If we go to sold items down here in the filter, which everybody has access to, now we're talking. Why do I not see any Aqualad? Did I misspell Aqualad? Whoa. Have none? So there we go. One sold for $33 at auction, mind you. That's pretty interesting. That can't be it. Why so few? Let's try Aqualad Legendary. There's some more. $24.50 at auction. $45. Now you could have doubled your money. 45, 42, 32 at auction, 36 at auction. Notice the auctions are lower than the buy it now prices. The best sold one was $45, and they did not do a buy it now, or they did not do an auction. They did a buy it now. Buy it now is for sellers. Auctions are for buyers. Remember that. So this one actually good return. Teen Titans Go fans who didn't want to mess with the NFTs, who didn't want to pay for hidden pops behind digital collectibles, they had to double. They had to pay double what it was worth if they just bought the coin at $20. Wait, there's a Skunky Chunks drop in 20 minutes? How did we not lead with this? Thank you for that information. Is that on NFT Blocks or NFT Hive? I'll bring it up on a separate window so I have it available to me. I haven't seen anything on it, but I'm sure it's just because I haven't been on Twitter as much today. Oh, sorry, Chris VKC. Thank you for trying to share that with us, though. Oh. We will pause for the cause then. It does look like there's packs going up in 18 minutes. Gangland. There are 2 kinds of packs. You can spend Skunky to buy some, or Wax to buy some of them. I'm going to try both. I need to make sure I got my Skunky in order. Let's take a quick pause for that. Thank you guys, since we have 18 minutes until then. If you are into this Skunky drop, here's the link for you. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for making sure I didn't miss it all entirely. If you don't know how much Skunky you have, and by the way, you can earn Skunky by using their Waxdow farm, you can always come up here on NFT Blocks and go to My Tokens. And if you come down, you'll see how much Skunky you have. I have 15,215 at the moment. But if I actually take a quick second to go to my Waxdow farm. It's been a while since I did this. Waxdow wallet. I'll log in with my Wax address. I've had those staked for a while, and I should have been earning more. So now's a great time for me to cash that out so I have it available for this drop and can maybe grab a couple 3-packs that way. Go up here to tools, claim rewards. And I could claim, I have another 1,876 skunky there, another 322 there, 320 there. I can just claim all. And then we'll see how much mine went up. Don't forget about those staking rewards. Was 15,215. Now it's 18,234. So with that drop, hopefully I can pick up a few things. Make sure that's up. I'm gonna keep this up on a side window if you guys will keep an eye on it, and let's get back to it when we get closer to go time. The skunky drops are no joke. They're gonna sell out fast. Didn't see what, Willowbard? You didn't see the drop from Skunky? There's a link. 4th Curator, subscribe with Prime, making 23 months. Thank you, 4th Curator. Thank you guys for all the resubs. Sure appreciate it. We were in the middle of a discussion. I just unboxed the first of the Teen Titans Go. Well, actually, I just got out of the box the first of the Teen Titans Go. And I was looking, I got sidetracked with a great thing. So thank you for sidetracking that for me. Thank you for veering us in the right direction. I'm going to open this one. We'll take a quick look at it, and we're looking at the value. Looks like this one got all the way down to $19 in the secondary market if you were shopping the token. Actually, if you were shopping the NFT. Oh, Aqualad down. I don't know if he comes with a stand or not. Doesn't look like he does. Some of these with the thinner legs, which are typically female pops, especially the first ones, they have very thin legs, but this one matches the cartoon style. I just gave him a little bendy bend. And if this is working correctly, we can zoom in a little bit. Oh, it zooms to the side. That's interesting. I won't zoom in too much. I got the camera set up a little wonky, I guess. But you can still see it there. Nah, we want the detail, don't we? We want the detail. Let me see if I can fix this. I can pan and tilt right and left, I believe, as well. That doesn't seem to be moving. I don't think there's a way for me to zoom in an area. Is that moving? Yeah, that's moving. Okay, so I can do this. I can set presets. I should make this a preset so we can zoom in on things better in the future. Yeah, y'all want to see all the detail here, right? Yeah, we'll make this a preset. Press and hold to save the preset. Just like your car settings. And then if we want to go back. Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. That's really cool. Sully, did you know you can put both drop numbers in the URL and have them both on one page? No way, Chris. What, do you put a comma in between? Yeah. That's a cool hack. Let me, 27582. What? Look at this, y'all. That's so cool. They're side by side on the screen. That is a great hack. Thank you for that little nugget, Chris. That is so cool. Hey, what's up, Billy? How you doing, man? I saw you didn't end up streaming yesterday. I didn't see reason. You don't have to share if you don't want to. Just want to say I hope everything's okay. I hope you're doing well. All right. So we were looking at Aqualad. Looks like you could have made a couple bucks if you had decided to purchase this one at its low of 19. You could have sold it for as high as 45. I got, I don't remember how many Aqualads I got. I feel like I might have gotten 2. But this one is a great pop. I really like the look of it. I'm not even a Teen Titans Go fan necessarily. I'm kind of an admirer from afar. I just never really got into the fandom. But I think it's cool, and I love the crossover they did with TTG and like the Toys R Us ones that we got to pop down. Where you had like TTG with like Wonder Woman, Raven, stuff like that. I think that was Raven. I don't remember which character it was, but those are really cool. And I love the, getting nice and close here again. I love the kind of pasted on smile on these. Some pops it doesn't work. This one, it works really good. I really dig that. Okay, I didn't show the trick either. I need to show the trick. Let me reset the camera back to A. That's so cool. I'm so glad this is working today. You can take these out of box. As long as you're careful, you're not going to hurt your pops. Thank you, Barnes. Good to know. Keep us on track here, Barnes. I'll come back to it. I've got it back in the box. It's minty fresh again. Nothing wrong with it. I'll set those aside because I need to put them in protectors, and I do have some. Next up, we've got... I don't want to do that one until last. Next up, we got one... Excuse me, that I know Zozo Rochelle was very interested in. Bumblebee, and I ended up scooping this one up on the secondary market cheap. Like $18 cheap, I think. So there's the Bumblebee pop in the box. We'll get the full 360. I point this out every time. I love the foil embossing. I love the fact that the NFT is on the back. I love the look of these boxes. And contrary to what I hear from a lot of people on other YouTube channels and in comments and places, mine have arrived, knock on wood, in pretty good condition. There's been a couple small defects here and there, but I think they all in all, I've had better luck with these than I have at looking at pops in public when I go to stores because of how people handle them on the shelf. I'd argue that my shipping from Funko has been better than shipping from a lot of other companies. You got it too, Savage? Nice. Good. Oh, Billy, glad to hear it, man. Yeah. I mean, okay, I was talking to a group about it when we were at KomuraCon having dinner, and I was like, do you guys ever, like, who stream, do you ever have those days where you wake up and you're just like, I'm not in it today. I don't want to do it. And I have those days. Most often I can talk myself out of it and be like, look, you're going to get on screen, you're going to get going, you're going to feel great. But sometimes it still takes a little bit for me to build up that, like, let's get hyped, let's go, I don't want to come into it all sad and pathetic, although I've had those days too. But there are days where it takes a little bit more to get me going. And you know what? If occasionally you bow out, you tap out for the day, there's nothing wrong with that either. You earn those days. The streaming's not the easiest thing in the world. Not everybody has those skill sets. Anyway, here's Bumblebee. Let's take a look at Bumblebee. We'll get her out of pack here in just a minute, but let's flip on over. Let's take a look at the value of Bumblebee over the different times. That was confusing for a second there. First, let's look up the pop itself. So if we go back, or the NFT itself. So if we go back to the Bumblebee Legendary, I think is right there. That NFT itself started on drop day at... It's going to take a minute for our chart to come up here. We'll go to all. I've noticed a lot of slowdowns on Atomic Hub here lately. The data's not flowing quite as fast as it used to. I'm not taking any pot shots at anybody, but I just noticed that. It started at about $40. It dipped all the way down to $19.26, almost identical to what happened with Aqualad. So you could, I think I paid literally right around that, like $19-20 to buy this one, because I was like, I want that in my collection. Why not? For that price? Come on. We're talking about 1,900 piece pop, 1,800 piece. But let's look at the coin to know how many were actually sent out, and let's look what the value of that coin was once the snapshot was taken. Here's Bumblebee. Yeah, let's get her out of package while we're looking at this. There were only 1,777 coins distributed to collectors. The other ones either were never redeemed, never came out of packs, whatever. 1,718 were sent out. So instead of 1,800, it's actually closer to a 1,700 piece pop. I'm carefully opening this. This one does come with a stand. And Bumblebee is adorable. And there's a very, like with her little buns, her hair here is very much Mickey inspired. Like if you just looked at the back of this one, you'd be like, is that a Mickey pop? Let's zoom in with B. God, that is so cool. I'll get this off the screen. That's not a good place for that. There we go. Had to find a... Oh, nope. I didn't want it full screen. Had to find a home for it over here. Okay, so the coin itself, 1,718 were redeemed. You look at the... For the coin, you look at the number burned out here. They burn the coins once they've been redeemed. So we know that 1,718 were shipped things happen during shipping. That number could fluctuate a little bit, but none of that's tracked on the blockchain. This, however, is. And then if we look at the coin, it started selling on the day the snapshot was taken at 27.17, dipped down to 19.88, so you could have bought that for about the same price, picked up to $40, and ended right around 33. Let's see what happened with eBay. Man, we're getting this down to a science now, aren't we? Now, it's interesting because we've had several Bumblebees distributed lately. We had this and Transformers. We'll go with Teen, Pop, and let's see what kind of action we've had lately. I'm looking at sold listings, not current asking listings. 35, buy it now. 40, buy it now. This has been within the last 4 days. 31 at auction. They gave up money because of auction. 35, 30, 33, 29, 37, 25 at buy it now. 40 at buy it now. You could have doubled your money with this one just like you could have with the other one. So if you waited, you had to pay double the money. There's a lot of people who were fine with that because they didn't want to mess with the NFTs or they just didn't want to wait. They're like, I'm not handling all that and then waiting 6 months for the delivery. I want to get it right. I want to get it when the time comes. And the time for them was when it went on eBay. I saw a video just in the last few days. I don't know the name of the channel, but it's a couple of guys. I think they do Instagram lives or videos, and it's a couple of older guys, and they're talking about Pops. And they're talking about the new updates to the Funko app, which we haven't really gotten into a lot here. I think it's over time it's going to fix itself, or they're going to fix it. But the early shakeup was the value of a lot of Pops dropped, and some went way up, but most of them dropped. And I'm not picking on them. But they, like so many other people, thought the value of the Pop was set by Funko in the Funko app. They honestly had no idea where those values were coming from, yet they've been using them for years. I'll say it for the millionth time here, and I'll continue to drive it home. The value of a Pop, or any collectible is what people are willing to pay for it. Thus, the best way to obtain a value is to look at recent sold completed sales, take however many there are, an average amount. So if you had 30 sales, you total them all up, divide by 30. That is your value. People bring here sometimes their questions and go, but Sully, what about the Facebook sales? If you sold it on Facebook, there is not a digital record that truly shows when money changed hands from one person to another. So I don't count those. If you want to count it into your valuation, you certainly can. But I count eBay, and Mercari also provides data on those completed sales. There are some issues with that in that sometimes people make fakes, and that can get counted in. Sometimes people sold damaged Pops, and if you sell a damaged Pop for $25 and the value of all the others is $40, it still brings the value down a little bit. Those kind of things need to be weeded out, which requires manual labor, and I don't think companies like, and no offense to HobbyDB, Pop Price Guide, eBay, if they are doing that, I apologize. At one time, Pop Price Guide had people sitting there taking out autographed items, damaged items, listings that weren't correct, etc., 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 so that we really had a good idea of value. Now Funko's working with eBay, and they are doing the right thing. 100% agree with what they're doing in bringing in completed sales to determine a value. However, without those filters, a human filter to go, okay, this one sold for $29, but if we look closely, it had a huge box damage. That really shouldn't count into the valuation, in my opinion. Oh, this one's autographed. These aren't real examples, and we're not looking at that in front of us. I'm just saying these are things that come up. If it's autographed, that is not the true value of a Pop. Now you have the value of the autograph as well. But what they're doing is right. It's going to take some time for them to average it out and get rid of some of those nuanced issues. Such a cool Pop. I think in time it's going to be fine. eBay is a huge company, and this can apply to all collectibles. So they probably are just working on creating a branch of eBay that can handle this. And before long, you could just have an eBay valuation app. We wouldn't, technically you wouldn't need Funko or PPG or HobbyDB or any of those. You could just go to the eBay app and get your values, which is kind of what I do now, but I do it manually using their data. Does that make sense? Anybody? Any questions? 2-minute skunky chunk warning. Thank you. Any questions on valuation? It's a thing that comes up a lot. I was really surprised to see those two guys I was just mentioning that had been collectors for a while and were influencers. They do some sort of talk show, and they were talking about value and how they look at the value of things, but they honestly didn't know where the valuation came from in the Funko app. And again, I'm not dogging them. I'm just shocked to hear that so many people don't understand that. You guys have any weigh in on that as well? I know a lot of people are working and you can't chime in right now. But anybody who is watching who has thoughts on it, do you any valuation input? They definitely can do better, but they are moving in the right direction. Yes, and I think if we're true fans of what they're doing, which I still am, if you're a true fan, you've got to cut them some slack. We're all aware that they made a shift. Had they been able to get out in front of it and talk to folks, I think it would have been good for them to say, hey, we're moving to this eBay valuation for things. It's going to start off a little rocky probably. It'll get better over time. Please provide constructive feedback so that we can all learn and make this thing better. Okay, we got a 1-minute warning on skunky chunks. Let's move over to that. I don't want to miss out. Where's that window I had? Okay, make sure you're logged in. Let's go to and I'll turn the camera off for a minute. Make sure you're logged in and you're ready to go. We got 51 seconds. I'm going to be trying to get one on each. So as soon as it comes up, I'm going to try to buy quickly on each because I have, on the right, you'll see wax. On the left, you see skunky. If you don't have skunky tokens, don't try. If you have any of the skunky token, you can find out how much you have by going to the right-hand corner and say, look at my tokens. But hopefully, if you're really serious about this, these sell out very quickly for skunky. I'm going to buy as many as I can. I always do. Yeah, they will, Fourth Curator. I mean, honestly, truly, right now, those values seen in the Funko app are incorrect, in my opinion. Some are probably right, but a lot are wrong. People say the value of my collection dropped. It didn't. It did not. One at a time. That's right, Zach Bonifer. I'm clicking both, but this is so great. Thank you, Chris VKC, for this little bonus for us. All right, it says your remaining claim 0. I got one of each. Your remaining claim 0. I have to wait the cooldown, which for the wax is only 45 seconds. For skunky is 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So I'll need to come back there. There were only 50 total available. It's unlikely I'll even get a second attempt there, but I'll try. We'll see what happens. Over on the right, we've got 110 sold. I'll be lucky if I get 2, maybe 3 packs. We'll see. But I just try to get what I can. Again, this is Skunky Chunks. If anybody needs this link that has both up here in the window, there's a link for you. Yeah, so Fourth Curator, I wouldn't be concerned. The value of your pops did not truly drop. They are it's just reported incorrectly right now. The value is what somebody's willing to pay for it. I recently sold a couple of pops. Let's go. Cutie Beck, 39 months, tier 1. Thank you, Cutie Beck. I appreciate you. I recently sold a couple of pops, and one of them I need to check and see. I sold a James Wan director's pop. The guy went back and forth with me a little bit. Hey, Original Con Man, what's happening? Heck yeah, man. Big fan of the Skunky Chunks. Everything he does, man. Love his stuff. So trying to get whatever I can here. 204 sold. This actually is pretty promising. Maybe able to get more packs than usual. Thanks to you guys. A lot of times his go on sale on Saturdays when I'm not normally in front of a computer. It's been a while since we had a Skunky drop, and I don't like missing them. I'm a big supporter of everything Mr. Tofu does. If anybody doesn't know, he provided some really great artwork, original artwork that we used for giveaways and auctions in Extra Life. In fact, I just sent him all the information yesterday for everybody that had won auctions or prizes. And he'll be getting those out soon, hopefully. But I gave them all that info, so hopefully those who won got it. But how nice of them to just come along and go, hey, you didn't ask, but I've got some cool stuff. Let's see if we can raise some money for the kids. And it raised easily $300-400. Right, Willibard? You know what? I might do a community pack here on stream today. I'm going to snatch up a few. I'm surprised at how many are available. I think people are probably busy, forgot about it, just didn't know, or else the community normally snatches these up, and I'm lucky if I get 3 packs. There's only one NFT? Okay. I didn't even look, because you know what? With him, I don't care. Contains 1 NFT, says it really big on the front. With him, I don't even care. I trust in him so much. I know he's not going to try to pull the, what is it they say? Do a rug pull. That's the big popular term in the NFT community. I know he's not trying to get one over on us. He's a good dude. And, you know, anybody is until they prove themselves otherwise, but he's proved himself time and time again as being awesome. Right, me too, original con man. Absolutely. Wool over your eyes? Yeah, there's another phrase. Hey, we'll give this a few minutes. I want to grab up as many as I can so we can have some fun with these on stream. Yeah, don't forget, you guys saw, I haven't been back in there in a while, but the Waxdow Farm gave me the opportunity to earn Skunky. And I just got one of these packs for free just by staking the NFTs I already had. Yo, Shepard, what's up? We're looking at the Skunky drop that just went live a few minutes ago. Make sure you don't miss it. It's live right now. If you have Skunky that you've earned, you can use it to buy a pack. They haven't sold out on the Skunky packs, and there's still packs that you can use 50 wax a piece to buy. 1 NFT per pack. That's an interesting direction, 1 NFT per pack. I wonder why that is. I didn't even look at the full description. I'm kind of scared to touch these for free. Okay, good. It doesn't really tell you much about this pack. But again, I trust the man, so I'm jumping in on these. All right, I'm gonna finish out at least another try for another Skunky purchase. I doubt I'll get it because there's only 13 available, and a whole bunch of the people that bought at the same time I did are trying to get in on these. You got 5, Barnes? Nice. I think I'm somewhere in that range. All right, I'm gonna be ready to push that button the second it comes up. If I get lucky, I might snag it. Quick on the draw. Did I get it? Yeah, I got one. Let's go. Available 1 and sold out. I got 2 using Skunky. That's a win right there. Got another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 over here. And all right. Oh, don't want to open yet. All right, we're just going to finish this out. Then we'll get back to our Teen Titans Go pops. And looking at not only getting the pops out of box and taking a look at them, but also doing a little valuation on them. So far, 2 for 2, we doubled our money. If you bought the Aqualad or Bumblebee at a really good price, which is around $20, you could have bought it for a long time. You could have sold it, turned around and sold it for $40 to $45. I'm lost. The word I stumbled on just now, I don't even remember what it was. Y'all, you're harsh on me, Zach. You don't ever give me a little wiggle room, do you? You want me to do better all the time. That's silly. I would argue that, again, with the math, for the number of words I say per stream, the number that I get wrong is pretty small ratio. Pretty small. Oh, that coffee was so good. Thank you, Kelly, if she's still awake and alive and with us. Holy, I cannot believe how many packs I'm getting here. I should see how many I have, so I probably should stop at 10. Oh, gotcha. A breakdown of this drop is in Discord. Like, you mean how many went out? Is that what you're saying? I'm actually looking at that as we go, but my Man, it's been slow lately on Atomica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 packs. 2 of those came from using Skunky. Grabbed 6, all I could afford to buy. Very happy with what I got. I'm going to see this through to the end. You know what? I wonder if one of the issues here was, did everybody upgrade to that membership NTT 7? I don't know if they did or not. 208 left. Still an opportunity to get in if you guys are interested. You do have to have the membership NTT, non-transferable token. $20 seconds. Yeah, this is honestly very shocking. Some of his stuff is so rare. Get some of those. It'd be nice to pull some of those blue cheese. We'll come back to this after we finish the Teen Titans Go and open some packs. $148 left. I'm just going to push this over on the side and come back to it now. Okay, let's pick up with where we were. The next one I was going to show, a very dusty box for some reason. We got Slade, which I was a huge fan of Deathstroke, watching Arrow in the first seasons. The original Deathstroke pops really took off in the secondary market back in those days. There were a lot of previews exclusive. Oh, let me get that camera back to 0. Love this. So cool. There we go. Get a full view of the pop, the 360. I got a Doperman blue cheese numbered to 50. Oh, cool, Justin. Congratulations. Yeah, the blue cheese, most all of those are stakeable in the Waxdow farm. There is a blue cheese Waxdow farm. So we need to look at that again today, too. It's been a while since I've been in there. 93 packs left over here on the side. Let's take a look here at Slade. I would have thought this one would have performed better than those other two just based on the popularity of that character over the years, but let's see where we were at. Right, Pop and Duo? I'm really bummed that Joe Manganiello's version of Slade never saw the big screen except for that quick cameo in Zack Snyder's Justice League, the one that the director's cut, essentially. I heard an interview with him, and he did an incredible amount of research to get into that character, and I was really excited to see what happened with it. But we weren't lucky enough to get that. Maybe it comes back. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just looking at the token now. We'll jump in on that. If we look at all, this one actually looks like it trended up. It started at 47, got up to 62, and eventually ended up at $77. Sorry, I didn't have it on the screen. Ended up at $77. The token. Let's actually go back and look at the NFT. I should have started there, so I went to the middle first. 26 packs left. I need to filter Legendary Slade. So this one definitely carried more value. Almost triple. If we look at the all here. You know, I would honestly really, really love to interview Joe Manganiello. I was fortunate enough to, not only did I see him at New York Comic Con and sat just a few feet away from him in a green room area for an interview thing we did with Sci-Fi, but also we just happened to see him at a game Mox gaming place here in Seattle one day. He walked by. He almost would have sat down with us, and I was really going to ask him if we could have him on stream. Would have been cool, but it didn't work out. Sold out on both now. You bought the coin? That was a smart move, I think. This one started at $86. Slade did really well. Spiked to $110. I must have pulled this one from a pack. I didn't pay for it. And then came all the way down to $49. The lowest I got was $49. Now let's see how it performed. I'll take this out. Oh, put the cameras back on. I'll take this one out of box, and we'll take a look on eBay and see what it ended up going for in the tertiary market. I'm going to do the opening trick. If anybody hadn't seen this before, I feel like I've shown it a million times, but it's bound to somebody hadn't seen it. If you want to open a pop box without damaging it, get yourself a Display Geek official collectible box opener, or you can just use like a room key card, or I just got some cards from one of those gamer barcade places. They came like this, one of those reloadable cards. Take the box, turn it upside down in case you do any damage. You don't want the damage on the top and where it's a visible area. You want it on the bottom. Turn the opening side towards yourself. Slide that room key card right there in the side. Pull towards yourself gently. Do not pull too hard. You're just trying to get the corner of that cardboard to pop up there. And if you do it correctly, that's what it looks like. Look at that. No damage whatsoever. Minty fresh corner. Now you can easily just pick up that corner and wiggle out the other side without causing any damage. This way you can take your pops out, you can admire the artwork that goes into the design of the pop, you can take your photographs, you can put it back in without causing any devaluation in the pop. Although some people will argue you on that, there's no difference to that pop because I took it out. It's the exact same thing it was before. Here's a little zoom in. God, I love this new feature with the zoom in thing. Here is Slade up close. 1,800 pieces again. But let's go back to the coin, see how many actually went out. The other two were around 1,700 with Slade. 1,737 went out. 1,737. We know that because that's how many coins were burned. There it is right there on the screen. I can zoom in a little bit. This little area right here under issued supplies with that flame next to it. That's how many NFTs actually went out. Now let's take a look at eBay and see what the value is now. Anybody got any guesses? It peaked at 110. I'm gonna guess this is at least I'm gonna guess this is at least a $85 to $100 pop now in the tertiary market. Could be wrong, but let's see. Slade, legendary pop. Funko should promote this way to open pops like this. These artists work too hard for their pops to never be opened. We did when I was there. Oh my God. What is happening here? This one dropped like a lead balloon in the tertiary market. Speculation was off. This is crazy. Kudos to this person for putting the actual number in. That top listing says LE 1737/1800. It doesn't make any sense to me, Port. Supply and demand, but the demand was not there in the tertiary market. $40, $45. Now, notice both of these are buy it now. They probably could have gone higher, but this was dictated in a lot of ways because of these auctions. $41, $55 at auction, $58, $75. So it was up there, but then came down because here's what happens. This is what irritates me about these auctions. An auction, to me, doesn't count towards the value of a pop. It does, but it doesn't. If I'm going to put it up for sale, yes, that's part of the value of the pop. But I know that if someone else sold it for $75 just 5 days ago, that means somebody was willing to spend that at that time. That was the value on that given day at that given time. These come in, and it brings the value down. What we also may be seeing is if the Funko app is reporting that the value on this pop is $55 or $60, again, people who don't understand take that as the word. They take that as gospel, and they start their auction low, and then other people aren't willing to pay for it because they see a value. That value is actually wrong. Early buy it now is $50, $75. There was an auction for $68. It's been coming down, and I would love to do a little more research and see if 4 or 5 days ago, what did the Funko app say was the value of this pop? And I bet that plays into it. I bet that plays into it. This is a really bad thing. Funko didn't realize this was going to happen. They could have if they had polled the right people or had the right people on the team. They would have known this was going to happen. But they didn't. They weren't prepared for it, and it's going to impact their business on the secondary market, which will impact their business in the primary market. We could see a drop in NFT values based on, and I know this is kind of a leap. The value of the pops in the app showing lower leads them to believe that the value of NFT pops in general should be lower, and thus it becomes reality. It's like a domino effect. Look at this. In pre-sales, which I don't like, This one said preparing ship. So this person already got their email that says this one's coming. Somebody paid $95 for it. Somebody there paid $100. That was based on the value of the NFTs. They had the right idea, but these auctions right here killed it. I'm not a fan of auctions. I think I've said that about a gazillion times. They're not for sellers. They're for buyers. If you want to buy something, an auction is a good way to go. It's not elite. People rely/use app prices as an argument. That is a fantastic quote right there. Yo, what's up, Funko Addict Tech? How you doing, bud? Yeah, it's a real shame that they seem to be trying to do the right things in like stopping the bots in the NFT sales, making it harder to get in there and buy packs, working with eBay to set a valuation based on recent sales. These are all good moves. They couldn't foresee the trouble it would cause in the long run, but here we are. We're seeing it happen. They did, Funko Addict Tech. Thank you. It's been a good day for the boxes here. I still love that pop. It's not going anywhere. I wouldn't be surprised to see the value of these go back up over time. Supply and demand. Right now, heavy supply, decent demand. Later on, once they've shifted hands and people that are going to hold with diamond hands are holding, it's going to be harder to get these. Which is why I'd love to go back to the turtles values and do a whole stream on that soon. To see where it is now versus where it was when they first got distributed and were being sold on eBay. I also got a second Aqualad. I thought that was the case. This one, another good-looking box. Again, I like the way that Funko's packing these. I don't have a problem with it. A lot of people seem to, but I've had good... I don't know if it's good luck or if it's just the people that are complaining are just the very minute, squeaky wheels. And then my favorite one in almost every single drop is the Freddy Funko as something. And in this case, it's Freddy Funko as Beast Boy. Now, these are... If we're doing our chart from start to finish... We can't look. There was no NFT in packs for Beast Boy. This is a royalty set, meaning you had to collect your common, uncommon, rare, and epic to complete a royalty set. Then on Snapshot Day, Funko gave you the NFT, just like shown on the back of the box. That was perfect timing on that, and the coin, and the value started from there on the secondary market. But thanks to Pop and Stock, if we go back, we're looking at Teen Titans Go right now. We can look at this chart. And this one actually had really good value throughout. This royalty set started on drop day at around $135. No, $148. Dropped down to, come on, 107 a few days later, then continued to drop, but then had a nice little spike, and then unfortunately a little divot. Right, so we'll take the average between those two. Ended up around $100 for a royalty set. It's a shame to see this one drop, but it did. Of the 2,500 potential royalty sets completed, only 1,963 were actually finished. And then if we go back to the coin, we can see what was the value once the snapshot occurred and people started buying the coin for redemption of Freddy Funko as Beast. Then we'll take a look and see what it's going for now. If we come down here to the value of this one and we look at all. So we just looked at everything from drop day to snapshot. Now we're going to look at snapshot to end of redemption. Oh, look at there. This one started $85, even lower than it had gone for if you completed the royalty set on your own. But then eked up right before redemption ended to $112. Isn't it cool, Simshu? I really dig it. Let's take him out of the box as we look on eBay and see what he's going for. Now, do we have any predictions on what the average selling price on eBay now is? I feel it's probably unfortunate, to be honest with you. Is it going to go the way of Bumblebee and Aqualad, or is it going to go the way... Ah, so cool. Or is it going to go the way of Slade? Up or down? Fourth curator says down to 60. Look how cool he is. I love this pop. Freddy in a great pose as Beast Boy. He's got the pink crown. The pink crown is fire. Matches his uniform. It's so cool. I love it. That is a great pop. I think I'm gonna guess. I was wrong on Slade. I'm gonna guess this one is at least It should be at least $100 pop. Get a, oh, we can try that, Shepard. First, let's do this. I want to finish this thought. I guess this is at least $100 pop. Let's hope we're right. Freddy, Beast. We don't need to put boy in there, I doubt. I think. Let's just try that. We can take out... I like take out words, too. Let's -5 to take out the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Okay. Oh, like, this is sad. This should not be the case. $66 on how many coins? 2017 of the possible 2,500. So 500 will never see the light of day. 483 will never see the light of day. They're not out there. It's a 2,000 piece Freddy as Beast Boy pop. This should be worth at least 150 to 200 bucks. 65, 65, 51. Now, based on our theory before, we're going to older sales. We're going to see that number go up, I bet. 70, 60, 62. I was wrong. 48, 50. 50 bucks. Buy it now. Whoa. That is so cheap. 70, 72, 73, 72, 70. It didn't even get close to $100 until we go back to pre-sales. I think this is a great time to... What are these going for? These, we're looking, of course, sold ones. Can't believe somebody got this for 48, 50 bucks. That's, honestly, that's very sad. You can... That's an auction. Let's go to buy it now only. Just to see what the buy it nows are. Mountain Meg, tier 2, 42 months. Thank you, Mountain Meg! 95. This guy's trying hard to bring the value up. He's not going to have much success, sadly. 140, 120, 170, 75. This one hurts. That's 75. These are all buy it now. Now, let's see. People are trying with the buy it nows to keep the price up there. Now, let's see what auctions are going for. And of course, these aren't finished. Take this with a grain of salt. There's still 2 days left. 50. 11.50. Only $10 shipping. If I'm you and you're interested in picking this one up, take a look at this one. Look at the condition of the box. And then possibly click that heart to add it to your watch list. You'll get notifications via email or push notifications if you have them enabled and they decide to work. They're not working for me right now. As you get closer to this one finishing, if you're around Saturday, around 7 p.m. Pacific, this bad boy you might be able to pick up for like 30, 40 bucks, depending on what happens with the auction, plus $10 shipping. That's a steal. $1.25. I want to scream. Look at these. You can... Oh, man. This is bad. This is so bad. These NFT pops, I think people have the wrong idea. The supply and demand is not working here because the demand has declined based on the negativity of people towards NFTs. The people racing to zero, these flippers racing to zero to try and get them out. And possibly the Funko app having caused more problems than good. I'm not dogging Funko. They tried something I think is really smart, and I think ultimately it would be successful, but in the meantime, it's a buyer's market. We're hurting. The values of NFT pops are hurting badly. It really breaks my heart. If this Freddy Funko as Beast Boy were in a traditional white box and were sold at a con, LE, what I say, 2,000 pieces, the aftermarket on it would immediately be $200, $300. I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening here. It is those things I just said, though. The negativity towards NFTs by people, the valuation of these, the resellers, the flippers, it's just all hurting these values really badly. Oh, getting this back in the box is proving problematic. I don't want to push it in the wrong way. Ooh, boy, got it back in there without causing damage. That was a tricky one. Yeah, it really hurts. It's a buyer's market. If you guys are interested, I would highly recommend. Again, if we look at, let's go to HobbyDB. And let's look up. I would love to see another chart on this. If we could do some really cool database research. Freddy Funko. I wish we could filter. Can we filter by number of pieces? Production status added by. It doesn't look like we can filter by number of pieces. But compare Freddy as whatever sales. Like if we go to what was the one? What was one of the most recent ones? NYCC. Oh no, Allie. No, I was being very careful. What was the NYCC one? Oh, here's dates. 2023. All these are NFTs. But I'm looking for pops from NYCC. I can filter by pop. We can take the sodas out. Don't get me wrong, I love the sodas, but for the purpose of this conversation, brand Funko series pop. Where do you put in just pop? Scale. Can I put in just pop? I can't. That's interesting. We're just looking for something that's fairly recent. This is, okay, Freddy Zombie SE. It doesn't have a number. It's a big number. We're looking for something with a smaller number. 2,000 or under. Freddy Funko as Soundwave. What's the number on this one? I'll open it in a new tab. Oh, that's bad. Don't do it that way. What's the number? This is a metallic one. It's probably a pretty low number. 500 pieces. That's too low. We want like 2,000 pieces. Freddy is Casey Jones. You're under 2,000. Okay, here's perfect example. 2,000 pieces. Freddy Funko is Casey Jones Blacklight. You got a great license, TMNT, but you got Freddy as something, as someone else. 2,000 pieces. Estimated value $110. Now let's come over. We just did it. We just did the work. But let's go. We'll look here for Freddy. What was the one we just looked at? Freddy as Beast. Now, I'd argue for sure that TMNT is a stronger license. Is $75 on this a fair comparison to the 110? Maybe. Maybe it's pretty close. But I feel like this should be higher. I feel like Beast Boy should probably be closer to $100. Oh, did you get this, Casey Jones? That was in the mystery boxes, huh? They're very cool. I really like the look of that. But I would love to see a comparison of non-NFT pops with similar numbers to NFT pops with those similar numbers, LE2000 or LE1500, whatever the example is, and see where the values are. My guess is the NFT pops are averaging much lower than the non-NFT pops, and I don't understand exactly why that is. Strength of license has a lot to do with it. Like in this case, Casey Jones is stronger than Beast Boy. I think. Let me know if you guys disagree. I think Casey Jones is stronger than Beast Boy. But it's all very interesting to me. You think tied? Okay. Equal. That's interesting. Okay. I'd love to hear from more people on that, what you guys think. But all in all, that was a very confusing drop. Bumblebee and Aqualad, which were the two cheapest, doubled in price. Oh, I didn't even look at the Grail. We should look at the Grail. Slade and Beast Boy, which to me were much cooler, dropped in value considerably. There's a lot of confusion around this NFT thing. There's still a lot of confusion and a lot of anger at NFTs for, honestly, I don't understand. I think a lot of it has to do with training. You guys that are here, you get it. You've been listening to me talk about it for 2.5 years. You understand every nuance of this. even if you haven't collected. Like, a few people recently got into some of the drops. I'll use Josh Lopez as an example. I'm not no dogging him, no calling him out. He didn't collect the NFTs until it was Back to the Future, and he's like, I'm in. This is the one that gets me. He's like, I need to ask a few questions, but I've been watching along the whole time. I've got the gist of it. Just help me understand this. Then he got in, and I think he's been in since. Not in since. I think he's been in since that time, because he's like, oh, it makes more sense now that I've gotten hands-on with it and I've actually done it. And I see that I can have luck with the packs, or I can complete the royalty sets for a reasonable price. He's going to be even more excited when he gets his first ones in. If the rest of the community had that same kind of hand-holding through videos, lives, at conventions, etc., if Funko were supporting it in that way, or Drop were supporting it in that way, and helping people get in there, get their hands dirty and collect and figure out how it works, we'd see this thing going this way. But till that happens, it's going to be a slower adoption. While I'm looking up the Grail, I noticed that there are a few people using the hashtag Wax at Comic-Con, and apparently Wax has a booth, like Wax is in the NFTs, has a booth at MC Comic-Con? The Birmingham, the European one, the English one. They have a booth, a physical presence, and they're using some of the Wax creators there at MC Comic-Con to help show off their projects and stuff. Funko should be a part of that. They are a leader in that, and they should be there. I wish I had known. I would have rallied. I would have tried to convince them. Please send me. I would love to talk to people all day, every day for 3 or 4 days and convince them to give this a shot. I'd have some of the pops out on the table. I'd have some screens showing Hoot and some of the other collectibles from some of our friends that are doing things like Skunky Chunks, like Brian, like myself, etc., and just getting people to come up and talk and explain to them how easy it is to do, and that there's resources where they can go watch these creators, they can watch live, they can ask questions. I'd love to be there right now. That's this weekend going on. Would have been so cool. Hopefully Wax sees the value in that and will do something here in the States. If Wax has a booth at New York Comic-Con next year, SDCC, Emerald City Comic-Con, I should petition them for Emerald City Comic-Con booth. I would work that booth in a heartbeat all the days. Have some panels, give away some NFTs, maybe convince Funko to come along for the ride and do something. See, Shepard, that would be good. I agree. But you have an audience that's already into NFTs. And in fact, I think they turn their nose down at Wax because it's the little guy. I think the opportunity is to push Wax to non-collectors at this time. Even, you know what? Give me those angry Funko collectors who think NFTs are the devil. Send them up to the booth. Let them come on up. I want to have the chat with them. Let them give me all their vicious reasons why it's the worst thing in the world. I guarantee I could convert 50% of them before they walked away from the booth. Let me have an opportunity to do that. I think that would be fantastic. Better yet, put the booth right there alongside the Funko booth. If they were at Emerald City. Matter of fact, I should pitch that to Mike. Do it. Let me be in that booth, man. I'd do it. I think that'd be so much fun to have that conversation with people and show off what you can get. I think things would change right after. All right, enough for my soapbox. You guys get to hear my inner thoughts. Let's go to the Grail, which was that Red Robin? No, that was another Titan Robot. Originally 999 like most Grails, but only 985 coins went out. 966 were redeemed. But going back just a moment before we do that, let's look at the actual Grail NFT, Titan Robot. Anybody remember what this one was valued at? I didn't keep close eye on it because I didn't have one. I think it's a really cool pop. 999 pieces. I gotta think this is probably a $150 to $200 pop. That's my guess. If we look at the history of this one, started at 227, dropped down and averaged out somewhere around 150, hitting a low of 126. I probably would have bought this at 126 had I seen that. I didn't know it dropped that low. I wasn't keeping an eye on it. I would have probably bought this at 126. Then the coin Titan robot. Then the coin. Started at... Come on, Atomic Hub. You can do it. Crank those numbers. Started at a low 103. I would have definitely bought this coin at 103 had I known. I wasn't paying attention. Got up to 145, 148. Finally peaked on the last days before the end of redemption at 160. Any guesses on what the value was when it hit eBay? I don't even know where to go now. Based on what we've seen, this could be a $100 pop again. And I might consider buying it at $100. Well, under 1,000 pieces. Any guesses? Did I close my eBay window? I guess. Oh no, there it is. 110 says Shepard. Titan, robot, Grail, pop. Oh my God! Look at those auctions. That's auction. We're not done. But that auction's low. Buy it now. I'm gonna watch some of these auctions. Oh, I didn't mean buy it now. I meant closed, sold items. Let me take off the buy it now. To be fair, to look at all listings. Shepard's the only one with a guess at 110. Could have bought it at $85 4 days ago. Ugh, for under 1,000 piece Titan robot Teen Titans Go pop. $85. Brand new. Stupid cheap. 105, 96 at auction, 94 at auction, 70 at auction with one bid. $70 plus $8.15 shipping. The only question on this one is what's the condition of the box? Front looks good. Side's got something in that upper right-hand corner. It's hard to tell what that is. Back's got a little nick on the right side. That was nick with an N. Oh, you got a little box damage up top. Some scuffing on the bottom, but nothing horrible. Just some light nicks. 70 bucks is a go on that one. Let's add some to watch. Let's go back to... All right, Shepard? It's just ridiculous, man. $51 ends Saturday. Let's see what the condition of this one is. Front looks good. Back's got a little corner damage, bottom right. Top looks good. Bottom looks good. Side looks good. Honestly, this one looks like a great pop. What are they pointing out here? There's a zoom in. Maybe that's for the sticker? I don't see any damage. Wait, hold on. No, I don't see any damage. There either, really. What'd they say? Brand new, never opened. Pictures are of actual item. Please check pictures before making your bids due to the nature of the box. It has some factory imperfections. If I can get it at $75, I don't really care. So I'm gonna watch this one. Add to watch list. Now, if you guys haven't done this, I highly recommend you get your username and password set up and you add to watch list for these auctions. Again, auctions are for buyers. If you can win this one at $60 plus $14.90 shipping, cheap. Also, a good thing to do is maybe take out Grail, Titan Robot in exclamation points. Let's widen our search a little bit and see if there's any that other people aren't seeing. Because you'll notice this has 5 bids, but like this one has 0. Look at this one. Plus shield armor. There it is out of the box. Good photos. That's a good looking pop. What's it say down here? They even know about the 966. I'm going to watch this one too. Might be able to pick up on that one real cheap. Yeah, these are it's stupid cheap. Makes me wonder what other Grails... Why don't we try this? I haven't done this in a while. Grail Pop NFT. Let's see what other ones are out there and what they're going for. Green Ranger, sitting up nice and high. Horatio J. Voodoo. We know about the elf situation. I bet you can pick these up real cheap. What other Grails? Ooh, starting at $4.49. on that Freddy Funko. Not surprised there. I don't trust these pre-orders. If I'm you, I wouldn't do that. You don't know the condition of the pop. It's not the physical pop. The Dragon 337, that's just for the token, which is... Wait, that's not too late now on the token. We should look at that on the secondary market. Yo, what's up, Mindy? It was 42 at auction, just FYI, Punk, but those were going cheap because of the box debacle. If the box doesn't bother you, I'd keep an eye on it. Watch those auctions. Oh, love that one. Mosquito and Amber. I wouldn't pay $260 for it, but... Again, auctions are for buyers, so if you see these auctions, that's a good price. You can actually filter by auctions only as well. I think these are your best opportunity to get a steal of a deal. That's probably one of the best low point ones. Yo, Sports Technology Keith, Tier 1, 13 months. Priscilla, Tier 1, 42 months. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We just got done unboxing the Teen Titans Go NFT pops. We were looking at the values. Very weird one. That's a lot of months. Exactly, Priscilla, you get it. Very weird one. Bumblebee and Aqualad doubled in value. Slade and the royalty, Freddy as Beast, dropped big time in value. And we were just looking at the Grail, which is also really dropped in value. Very interesting stuff. We had some close-ups. I had the camera on here. For some reason, things are working today. Yesterday was a failure, and today everything just started working on the stream. And then most recently, we're looking at other grails that are up for sale on eBay because we're seeing some go for really, really low values. Really, really low pricing. Not values, but pricing. So if you're thinking about picking some up, I always wanted this Freddy Reaper. I have no idea what's going for now at the total value, but maybe worth keeping an eye on. I just responded to the email. Okay, good. Thank you, St. Keith. Appreciate you. Hopefully I'll be able to get that out this afternoon, if not tomorrow for you then. Look at this. House of Dragon Legendary, $5.50. I'm going to keep an eye on that one. I'm harding it so I get the notifications about the auction getting close to ending. But you may want to watch the certain pops that you're interested in. The NFT values seem to be really tanking in the tertiary market. Oh, good luck, Fourth Curator. Let us know how that turns out. And then we were lucky enough earlier, Mr. Tufu did a pack drop. That you guys let me know. Did I promise anything else in relation to the NFT, Funko NFT stuff before we move on? We talked about a lot of ideas and theories and things. Do we need to look at anything else? If not, I'm going to move over to the drop from Mr. Tufu that we skipped up. We scooped up some packs earlier and would love to open a few and maybe give one away here on stream. Any questions, thoughts I didn't finish? I do that a lot. And then after the stream, we're like, I was going to go back and talk about that. What's wrong with me? And then we also need to talk about Twitch push notifications, which Kelly reminded me of earlier. Any thoughts, concerns? If not, about 10 seconds, I'll move on to Mr. Tufu's stuff. We found some cool stuff with the camera too. For some reason, the camera started working. I was able to do some like preset zoom ins and outs to look at stuff up close. Really cool. Now, if this stuff would just continue to function daily, that would be fantastic. Okay, nobody's bringing anything up. Let's move over then. I'm going to go to Nefty Blocks. And we're going to look at the packs that I just got from Mr. Tufu. Looks like Nefty changed up how you open packs. Oh, did they? Okay, interesting. Go to My Packs. Oh, okay. Now, yeah, look at this. This is interesting. So when you're holding packs, which I love to hold unopened packs for collections. A lot of people don't do it. I think it's fun. So you'll notice for all the Mr. Tufu stuff, I've got packs going back for a lot of drops. I'm going to continue to hold at least one of those because I think it's so much fun. Gangland pack. I was able to pick up 13 packs in total, which is shocking. I was able to grab 2 packs using Skunky, the coin. And I was able to buy 11 packs for 50 wax each. Gonna open a couple of these, see what pack numbers I got. Maybe I pulled a pack number 5. That'd be cool. Oh, look, here's, yeah, the way the pack shows, very interesting. Didn't pull a pack 5, but I'll probably keep mints 37 and 47 unopened. Let's pick which one we want to open. I'm gonna open the top number. And then we will do, probably I'll just do a giveaway for a pack, but I could open it here on stream if the winner wants. This is nice. I do like this new interface for opening a pack. That's awesome. No doubt Ham Crusher's work. That's cool. Doperman Pink Pale Kush. Mint number 85. I do like the way that this looks. Still a fan of looking at... let's go ahead and open Atomic Hub. Still a fan of looking at the blockchain information on Atomic Hub. So once that pack is open, that NFT is in my wallet instantly. And assuming that things are working on Atomic Hub, I should be able to come over. Doesn't show rarity. Yeah, that's why I'm immediately coming over here, because I want to look at that. I would like a little more information on that page when it pops up. But, you know, it's a step in a direction, I guess. It's a mint number out of 150. It shouldn't be calculating. This is a new problem that's happening with NFT blocks. It's actually mint number 85 of 150. That's a cool looking NFT. I dig it. Limited to 150 pieces. And let's see if there's anything here in the attributes, any other description or anything. Chronic Skunky Chunk artwork featuring dope characters. Will ya smoke 'em all? So nothing additional there. Yeah, hopefully that's something they can do. Walking Miracle. I would love to see that update. All right, let's open another pack. I'll move down to 679 for this one. We'll open it up. Got a question about Skunky Chunks NFT. I listed only 10 of them. And got offered 2 super rare mints, 1 and 3, and a rare mint 9. Is that a good deal? Hold on, Barnes. We gotta unpack that. Oh, Doperman Neon Haze, mint number 14. Brian would dig that one. This is definitely a rarer one. Let's go back over to my inventory. 14 out of what? Probably 25 for a Neon Haze? Yeah. Come on, Atomic Hub. You can do it. You can do it. Of 50. Okay. Look at that. Lowest listing right now in the secondary market is $7.44 on that one. We definitely need to look at the Wax Dow Farm, too, and see if I can stake any of these. No additional information there. Yeah, that's a nice looking. I love these little touches of the neon around the outside. This is super cool. Very, very cool. And that background looks exactly like what I did for the background for some of the Emerald City Comic-Con stuff. I'm sure it's a coincidence. The buildings aren't the same, so. Coincidental. All right, I'm gonna open one more, then we'll do a giveaway of one. El Cholo Loco Mint number 16. That sounds fun. 257. I feel like 5 and 7 might be some luck there for me. Let's see what we got. Doperman Bushy Kush number 303. So that one wasn't super rare, but man, I am pulling the Dopermans. All right, let's do a giveaway of a pack for the community. And then I'll, if the winner wants to, I'll open it here on stream, see if there's any luck. I'm going to give away pack number 832 to somebody. Let's see if our Grubfish is working. I think Brian was using it yesterday. All right, if you guys... Oh, let me put the channel name in. And edit this. I don't like play. Let's go with Tufu. No, let's go Skunky. Skunky. As in for Skunky Chunks for right now. All right, you guys go ahead and enter exclamation point Skunky space and your Wax wallet ID no.dps, please. Uh-oh. Did it go, Shepard? Shepard, you may have to do it again. You may have gotten in there just before. Yeah, it looks like everybody else is going in, but Shepard, you need to do it again. No harm, no foul. So I'll give you guys 5 minutes. Give me a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, counting down.
And then we'll run the game, and we'll do first and fifth. I haven't done this in a hot minute because we've been busy with other things. First and fifth, we'll get a Nerd Unite inspired or Grubfish inspired Nerd Unite NFT. Second place, we'll get a pack, this pack right here that we just opened, one of those from Mr. Tufu. And then third and fourth, how about some NFT draft packs? Some promo packs from our friends at NFT Draft. So 5 top places all get a prize, with number 2 getting one of these packs from Mr. Tufu. Let's see what these packs are going for. Lowest listing on the secondary market is $5.19. Not bad. We'll see how long that lasts. Exclamation point Skunky, space, and your Wax wallet ID. No .dp wallets, please. At the beginning of the stream, I shared a few things for you guys who have not filled out your prize form or replied to my emails. If you want an auction with your shipping information, please get that done. I am shipping stuff out. I got a good 5 or 6 boxes ready earlier. I can do some more after the stream today and then get over to the post office to drop them off, so they're already on their way to you. Make sure I have your current address, either by filling out the prize form or replying to my auction email. I'm sending out not only auction winnings, prize winnings from Extra Life, I'm sending out some of the Post-its that you guys had actually paid for. So Misty's, yours is in the mail. Worship's is in the mail. Where was the other? TW Deadpool's, yours is in the mail with your prize. I'm getting out all that stuff. Plus, if you want a prize on the stream recently. So Mindy, you've got one coming. B-Form, Duskworld, Clint Crockett, Chewy Hawk, K-A-E, and Avalian. Those will all be coming independently or with your auction and or prize winnings. I'm trying to condense as much stuff as possible. And then also, I haven't received payments for everybody from enamel pins and stickers. I'm at the Dollar Tree and just found cans of G Fuel. No way, Miss Jessie Star. That's nuts. If you haven't paid for your stickers and pins, make sure you've done so. All the emails have been sent out. And remember, normally this comes out of my pocket. Now, if you haven't paid, you're taking money away from the kids. Need those payments as soon as possible. Stickers have been ordered. Pins have been ordered. It's all being manufactured, being produced, being sent to me in the next few weeks. I don't have an estimated date of arrival on the pins, but as soon as all that stuff arrives, I'm going to have the stickers ready to go. Pins arrive. Those shipments are going out. And if you haven't paid, you're doing a real disservice to the kids. You're causing me more work, too. But the kids aren't going to get their donation. I can only take the money paid to me, minus the manufacturing costs and shipping costs, and then what's left gets donated. It could be bad if I don't get those payments. And then we're sitting on extra stuff that I'm going to have to try and sell again, which is more extra work. I don't want to do the extra work. All right, you guys have 1 minute and 45 seconds left to enter. Exclamation point Skunky, space, and your Wax wallet ID. Prizes are first and fifth place get a Grubfish inspired Nerd Unite NFT. Second place gets one of the Skunky Ganja Lands packs that just sold out like an hour ago. Third and fourth get NFT draft packs from our friends at NFT Draft, the fantasy football. They also have fantasy basketball now. Fantasy football game on the Wax blockchain. And then what are we going to work on? We're already almost at 1 o'clock. I'll leave that to you guys. I thought about maybe packaging some stuff up while we just did like Q&A, hangouts, whatever. We could do that. And I'll package some stuff up to get ready to ship, just so I'm not, I'm utilizing my time effectively. Did the backpacks never sell out? Whoa, I meant to right-click that. You kidding me? You can still get backpacks? There's 50 available? I cannot believe that. I really would love to talk to Gaz and Chaz and see if we got an update on the overall Skunky Chunks game. I have been waiting on this thing to hit for like 2 years now, and I wish it was ready to go. I'm so excited for their project, and I have been for so long, but You know how it goes. You wait, you wait, you wait. You lose your steam. You lose your excitement. I'm not bailing on this project. But, man, I wish it were here. You are, Shepard? I love it. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. We're going into our game. We got 29 contestants. All right, we're going to play Grubfish Royale. Very, very basic. You want to be one of the last 5 standing in order to win a prize. You want to be number 2 to get the pack from Skunky Chunks that we just talked about. But all first 5 get a prize. You're going to wait in just a minute. You're going to see a bunch of Grubfish on the screen. Your name is on one of them. I will disable the camera so I'm not over it. You can sit back and do nothing, or you can type the commands you see across the top of the screen, like !moon, !dodge, !spin, to manipulate where your Grubfish goes on the screen. May help you, may hurt you. The game, finding your name before being eliminated. I'm about 50-50. That is for real. That is for real. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got 29 people in. We got some maneuvers already going in the chat. Remember the delay. We lost Mindy, Misty, Sir Geeky, 4th Curator. Sorry, y'all. I hate to see your name come up first, but it happens to everybody at some point. There went Chewy Hawk. Fishishella, Punked, Justin. We're down to 21. Barnes. There were Chris VKC and Meat Puppet. We're down to 15. Again, 5 winners. Top 5. We lost Mocking Lazarus, Falconer, Zach Bonifer. Down to 12. Yamster, Chucky, Clint Crockett, Buzz King, Miss Jessie Starr, Jace the Collector. We're down to 5. Everybody on the screen gets a prize, starting with Nadu6 and P King, Willowbard. The next one out gets, there it is, Honey Bunches gets the pack from Mr. Tofu. And finally, Walking Miracle. Clint Crockett, congratulations on finding your name. Mindy, the Skunky Drop is sold out. Yeah, always, well, not always, but in this case, like usual, you could have looked Skunky up on NFT blocks and found it, but it sold out. It was actually up for a while, but it sold out in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Sorry you missed out, but you can still buy packs on the secondary market for around $5. So we saw one for $5.19, I think was the cheapest, just a few minutes ago. And if you want, I can show you the details on that in just a second. Let's start with Grubfish-inspired Nerd Unite NFT for, was that Willowbard? No, Walking Miracle. Come on, Atomic Hub. Wow, things have changed. It is slow these days. Number 154 getting transferred to you. All right. That one's done. Next up, we've got Honey Bunches. Honey Bunches is getting the pack from Mr. Tofu. I bought these earlier. And, well, hey, I tell you what. I didn't ask this one. Honey Bunches, would you like me to open the pack on stream? Or do you want me to just send you the pack and you can open it or list it for sale? Your call entirely. Honey Bunches. By the way, Mindy, if you're looking for it, the new packs from Mr. Tofu are called Gangland Pack. Gangland. Gangland Pack. So if you want to buy those, that's what you need to search on the secondary market. First place went to Walking Miracle. Second is Honey Bunches, and I was wondering if Honey Bunches wanted me to open the pack or just send it. I'll give her a few seconds, and then I'll just go ahead and send it. No, you're good, Shepard. You're welcome, Mindy. All right, no word from Honey Bunches, so I'll just go ahead and send this pack from Mr. Tofu. I think I said I was going to send a certain pack number, but for whatever reason, this is all broken now. These shouldn't be calculating. The pack numbers have been available on the blockchain for, hours. I'll just pick one at random and send it to Honey Bunches. Sending now. And we'll hear from Honey Bunches in 3, 2, 1. I'm just kidding. That's how it works. All right. Next up, we've got Willibard and Peking, who will both get NFT draft packs from our friend at NFT Draft. Remember, this is the fantasy football game on the Wax blockchain. You can open these packs. You can sell them on the secondary market. And when you open them, I did this out of order. You can either sell these packs on the secondary market, or you can open them. You can use the cards you get out of the packs to play the NFT draft game every week, or donate them, see if anybody wins with your cards, and then you benefit from it. The URL for where to open is in the attributes for the NFT. So you don't need to ask where to open it. You just look in your wallet, look at the NFT. The URL for where to open it is right there, so that you don't have to ask. No confusion. I owe them a message back. They just launched basketball and wanted to know if I wanted to promote that in any way. Need to see if I can get them to send me some packs. Come on. There we go. And our last winner in 5th place was Nadu6, who's getting another Grubfish-inspired Nerds Unite NFT. Miss Jessie Star, I'm hoping. I really am hoping. I mean, they don't work directly with NFL or ML or NBA. They have a way around that licensing issue to make it where you can see what you're playing without infringing on the copyright of those organizations. So with any luck, they'll be able to do it for MLB as well. But there might be different restrictions for different licenses that they have to play around. So I don't know. It's a good question. Okay, those were our winners. Congratulations to everybody. Been a while since we did NFT giveaways, but I'm glad things are working today so that we actually can. Oh, okay. Wanted to show you guys something. Kelly brought this to my attention the other day. She found this issue. I don't know how this stuff happens, but for those of you who are on iPhone, and I guess it would work the same on Android, if you go into your settings, this is about the Twitch push notifications. Many of you say, I don't get the push notifications anymore. At some point there was an update and they did something really wonky in here, and I don't know how they chose this, but I'll show you guys on screen. Well, I'll show you through my phone here. If you go into your settings and go to the app for, oh, actually, no. If you go into Twitch, load your Twitch app on your phone. All right. Then go to the settings. So you click on your little name in the upper corner and go to settings. And then you go to notifications. See the second one down, third one down? Notifications. You may have to update your app. They have a lot of updates. Then in notifications, make sure you have notifications turned on and go down to per channel. This is where it gets wonky. There is a list of every single account that you follow on Twitch, and you can scroll for days. It'll load them as you scroll. I don't know if they're not in alphabetical order, which is super helpful. But you'll look, if you guys look right now in your phone, you'll see that randomly some are enabled and some are disabled. I guarantee it has nothing to do with any particular choice I ever made. I didn't go in and turn on the ones that were enabled. I certainly didn't turn off the ones that were turned off. Some of the accounts I follow most often were turned off. It makes no sense at all. I don't understand where they came up with this. They're in order of when you followed. Yeah, that isn't helpful. I mean, no, it's helpful that you answered that and thank you, but as a user, they should be in alphabetical order or at least sortable. I can't sort them. There's no channel filter feature. Stupid. So you're going to have to go in and manually turn off all the ones you don't want and turn on all the ones you want if you're going to get push notifications. Now, ironically, I did this. And I went in and made sure in settings, right? I went in and made sure in Apple settings, going in there and looking at the Twitch app and notifications, that I had all notifications turned on. I've done that. I'm not receiving any notifications, push notifications when people go live. I don't know what I got to do to fix that. It's probably a turn it off, turn it back on again kind of thing. But for you guys, if you have been getting notifications for some channels, but not for others, you're going to have to go into your app. I should create a little something for this. Not receiving push notifications when your favorite streamers go live. Try adjusting. The wonky thing for me is I have by email on, yet get none anymore. See, I don't understand these settings. Could be something about Apple, for sure. Could be something about Android over there. Could be something about Twitch. Don't know. It's one bit of confusion that a lot of people have on not receiving push notifications or emails. Try adjusting per channel settings in the Twitch app, and then I'll put where you can find that. So if I go to Twitch app one more time, load the app, so Twitch app, then settings, then notifications, then per channel. There are more settings if you click that mobile. So, there's a lot of settings in there. And I've got all notifications on for mobile. There's a ton of settings. You can get notifications live when a streamer goes live, when Stream Together invites if you receive one, video broadcasts, when somebody starts a vodcast, events, recommended live, stream stats, stories reactions, shared clips. There's tons. Whispers, I don't get a one, yet I have them all turned on. I don't understand it. Doesn't make any sense at all. But I'm going to make a little, for those of you who are getting some push notifications, maybe this is at least the solution to get notifications from the accounts you want that you haven't been getting them from. It's, This is something they need to do some training on, because, or look at and fix. Because I think y'all are missing streams from some of your favorite creators. You're simply not getting those notifications. Yeah, that too. But in here, it says you can turn on notifications of when you receive a whisper. Were yours on or off? I just saw that under the on mobile section. Chatbot command. Let me make a command for this one. And we'll call it Twitch notifications. I need to do a tweet about this too. Twitch notifications will be the command. I know that's a wordy one, but... And then I'll put it in timers as well. Timers, add new timer. Twitch notifications. Notified as a enable the timer only when the stream title contains one or more keywords. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Or when you use certain categories. That's genius. That's genius. That's really cool. I want that to come up every 15 minutes. I don't want it to be overwhelming. And are there any keywords that I can put in as well on top of that? Activate timer. I went in and did that ages ago since I was getting too many notifications. I'm glad you know that it was there. I didn't even know that was there. At what point did they just update that for you and choose which ones you did or did not get to see? It's very strange to me. See, Packard? Crazy, right? Crazy. Not receiving. That's all fixed. What's some other keywords? Advanced settings. Command aliases. Notification. Notifications. Push notifications. Can I do 2 words? Alternate ways to trigger a command. Notification, notifications, push, notification, notified. Can somebody type a command? Don't do a command. Just in chat, type, Sully, I didn't see you were live. I never got notified. Or anything that contains the word notified in there. Like Packard, I just fixed it, or notification would have triggered it. Did I save this? Oh, I gotta save it. Yeah, somebody type in, there we go. It worked, Packard. So now when somebody comes in and says, I never get notified. Now, Walking Miracle has a time cooldown, so it would only show 15 seconds later if you type that same command. So now you could try again. Somebody else could use notified or notification or push notifications, something, and it should work. There it is. See? Worked. Nope. Ape raid incoming. Oh, I need a better raid thing on my very long list of things to do. Good timing, though. I love it when a raid comes in and I'm in this mode of chatting. Las Vegas Ape raiding with a party of 33! Thank you, Las Vegas Ape. Welcome, everybody. My name is Sully. I'm a variety streamer, a Twitch partner, Gold Wax ambassador, huge NFT collector, and an artist. And we've just been spending the stream today talking a lot about NFTs. We opened, I just got in, a little delayed because of shipping, but I just got in my Teen Titans Go. Hey, there's that second raid from Las Vegas Ape. I always get the 2. Isn't that weird? I got Aqualad. I got Freddy as Beast Boy. I got Slade. I got Bumblebee. And in case you're interested, maybe you thinking about getting the Funko NFTs and hopefully getting the pops, but you don't know how to approach it. You don't know where to start. Please give me a follow. We talk about this in the stream a lot. Also, you could go back and watch the VOD for today, and there's details on the value of these pops. I took them out of box and did close-up spins of what they look like out of box. I'm here to help you guys. If you're interested in collecting NFTs from the Funko Project, my project, Skunky Chunks, there's a ton of them out there that I'm familiar with. I'm happy to help you guys. We do a lot of training and education here, and it's a safe space. I don't curse, family friendly, often. I do curse every once in a while. But we're here to help you guys. It's probably set up to only chat if you follow. I know that can be annoying, but I hope you'll find some value in following me. Are you into it now, Las Vegas Ape? Nice. I have been in your stream several times, but I missed those conversations. I don't watch near as much stream from other mini streams from other creators as I used to. Just been so busy. So I apologize that I haven't been over there. Packard says you're doing well on your goal for Extra Life. Yeah, just a reminder, we are raising funds through the end of the year, so we have 1 full month left to raise money for Extra Life. You can still donate. Any amount will do, even if you can only donate $1. That would be fantastic. You can do exclamation point Extra Life in the chat, should bring that up. We have a goal of $75,000. We're currently at, what is that? I can't even read that number. I'm gonna have to look it up on another page. I made those numbers a little too small. Yeah, there's where to donate. Every dollar helps. All that money raised does not go through me. I don't get to see any of it. It goes directly to Extra Life and then to CMN Hospitals, which is Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. And that money goes to help the kids and their families for procedures, medicines, research, equipment, all kinds of stuff. And they've been doing this for well over a decade, and I think this year already raised like $6 or $7 million. Still going strong. Our goal was $75,000 this year. We're probably not going to hit it, but we're still trying through the end of the year. We're currently at $19,697. That's over here for the team, and I personally, for my goal of $15,000, I'm at $6,049. We've still got money coming in from our friends at My Pops who are doing some fun auctions. I've got stickers and pins I sold. That money's going to be coming in. We've got the money that you guys put in for, what was the other thing? Oh, the auctions. There's still some auctions left to be put in. So I anticipate seeing those numbers go up at least another, hopefully 10, maybe 20%. we'll see. It really depends on the activities that we've got going. We've also got some other streamers in the Nerds Unite group. There's 40 plus of us that are helping to raise funds by doing some Extra Life streams over the upcoming month. So we're going to keep pushing. If you're interested in helping the kids, any donation would be helpful. $1, $5, $10, $1,000. If I won the lottery tomorrow, that we would crush that $75,000 goal. I just really believe in this charity, and I love to see. I follow the Children's Miracle Network hospitals on Twitter and Instagram, as well as Extra Life. I love to see the individual, not studies. That's the wrong word, but the when they look at or they focus on a certain child that was in need that got help and how their recovery went, or a family. I think it's amazing to see that we can do some good in this world without expecting anything out of it. Yeah, it's not results either. I'm talking about the individual focus on a family. I don't know what you would call that, but they do, not a documentary either. I can't think of the word, but anyway, it's a focus on one particular story and how it went. I went off on a rant there, but that's what we do when we get a raid. I feel like I got 10 seconds to grab y'all's attention and tell you everything about what we do around here. But we've had some issues in the past with people coming in and saying crazy stuff, which is why I require a follow in order to comment. It has probably slowed the growth of the channel, but I'm okay with that. It's about quality over quantity. A feature. Yeah, I like that. Feature. That's probably the word I was looking for. Good call, Allie. Oh, by the way, our team currently ranked 48th in the world for fundraising. Kudos to the team. I don't get to say it enough. We've had a bunch of amazing streamers. Like I said, we got a team of 40 plus people raising money. We're all trying the best we can to raise as much money as possible. Big shout out to Worship, Oh My Gatos, Midnight Twin, Phil, Jace, Brandon, who's Nadu6, Karma, JP, Tamer. I'm just looking at the leaderboard of people who'd raise money. Universal Ghost, Dorksman, Omi. Great job, Omi. I didn't even talk to Omi about it this year. Funko Photo Lady, Operation Pop, Super Jen, Andrew J. Noe, Buffalo Billy, Super Dope, Robbie Juice, Fourth Curator. We got a bunch of team members on there. You guys are doing your own thing. Thank you. Gucci Game. Yes, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you yet. I would love to contribute something. Stay on me about that. I'll have to do that in my time off stream, but I can send a few things for you. Sorry for the delay on that. It's been just crazy lately. I'm trying to get all of our auction items, prizes, getting all that shipped out, as well as handling stickers and enamel pins, getting all that ordered and in and ready and shipped. It's a lot. It'll be going on through the end of the year. So that and balancing a personal life. But I will try to get you something. Let me make a post-it so I can do it right after the stream. I hope you included your wallet that I can send that to in the tweet. If not, I'll send you a message, a DM. I'll get that over to you. All right, questions? Anybody got any questions around the Funko NFT Pops? The drop website, pop in stock, the values of pops, any of that stuff, values of NFT pops, any questions, thoughts? I think what I'll do, if it's okay with you guys, is leave the stream up and running for another 30, 40 minutes and hang out, assuming there's some conversation going on, while I pull together some of the prizes that I'll be shipping out to our winners and getting them packaged, and we'll just hang out a little bit, right? I got to go to my handy dandy spreadsheets for all this. I won't be showing people's personal information here on the stream, but do you think they will go up on the third-party market at all? So Shepard's asking, do we think the value of the Funko NFT Pops will go up in the third-party market, meaning, or tertiary market, for those who aren't here for these conversations normally, meaning eBay, Mercari, even your Facebook groups, things like that. Do we think the value will go up? I think the answer is yes. Not probably for every single pop that's come out, but for a lot of them, I think the answer is yes. because of supply and demand. We had the early demand and supply when those NFTs were first sent out via drop as pack sales, sold on the secondary market, sold as coins, finally delivered. And even now with things like Teen Titans Go and some of the other ones that have just been delivered, the supply is real high. And the demand is not where we'd like it. It seems lower than what it used to be. There's a number of factors that go into that. Strength of license. Now the Funko app erroneously reporting the values of pops. That can all be debated, but we think that the value is wrong. I think it's wrong for a lot of pops. Over time, as people accept Funko NFTs, and they will, over time, assuming Funko keeps doing it, people will get more used to it and they'll understand more. As these demand for these licenses grows, and as some bigger influencers, imagine if, like, it's really cool that Top Pops is into it. But what if Fluffy, the comedian, who a lot of you may not be a fan of, but some of you are, what if he gets into it and starts actually showing it on his streams and talking about collecting the NFT pops in the traditional method? Don't at me with these crazy things about him getting free stuff. That's called marketing. It's perfectly normal. But what if somebody of his caliber or even more famous gets into it and is like, guys, I'm loving this collectible NFT thing. I love my digital collectibles. I just got these digital ones in. Check it out. What if a YouTube video blows up? What if Harris Heller or somebody gets into it and is like, this is super cool. Like, check it out. That could happen. And then all of them could raise up. It has a lot to do with what Funko does in the future, too. If Funko makes more redeemables, more ways to collect and win or get value, if they do something with their NFTs that you've already collected in the future that gets you some more value, there's a ton of different options, that things that could happen in the world that could raise the value. Just the sheer fact that some of these are limited to under 2,000, under 1,000, and feature Freddy Funko, I think over time when new collectors come in, they're not going to give a crap if they came from a box on a Hot Topic shelf or a box at their Toys R Us up in Canada or off eBay. They're just going to be like, you know what? Freddy as Beast Boy is freaking awesome. I love it. Somebody tell me how these existed. Where did this come from? There's new collectors that onboard every day. And if they get into it, they'll be like, I need that. And they go to eBay and they spend a bunch of money and up goes the price. That's a long answer, but the short answer is yes. They need to promote NFTs how they did the pop yourself promotion. Yes. 1,000,000% yes. They need to have presence at cons, at Funko HQ, at Funko Hollywood. They have the space to promote it. They aren't doing it. This isn't a shot at Funko. This is simply something I'd like to see happen. I have to say this every time. People think I'm if you come in at the wrong point, you probably think, well, he's dissing Funko pretty hard. I'm not. I want to see him succeed. I think they have a lot of opportunity in front of them. I just don't think they know how to do it. Sending influencers their own pop and having them promote and review. How about, yeah, that's a great idea, Shepard. How about they work with Fluffy or insert another name. They work with somebody like that and go, we made 100 very rare NFTs of you as a pop with motion and animation. We're going to give you all 100. You can do whatever you want to give them away. And then for the people you give them away to, we will fulfill a redemption process to send those pops out to those people. Not only does it get them to create a wallet, it gets an NFT in their wallet, it creates a secondary market where people buy and sell those NFTs, and there will be a process that they have to learn about redemption day, snapshot, filling out the form, getting the physical pop in. It creates a whole thing. And for each one of those, it'd cost them a few $1,000s, yes, but if they can work with the right influence, do it with Snoop Dogg. Imagine doing that with Snoop Dogg. There's the one right there. Have Snoop, he don't have to learn how to do it. He could just be like in front and go, yo, check out, I got my NFT. I'm not trying to impersonate Snoop Dogg. Check out my NFT. I'm giving this away to 500 of y'all. All you got to do is drop your Wax wallet down below or your DP wallet. I'll send them out. And then check out this video or read in the attributes for how to get the physical pop represented by the NFT. Do it. Boom. 500 more people are coming into it. Some of them will already collect. A bunch of them won't. There'll be a ton of questions. They'll be like, Funko, how do I do this? And then Funko will be like, we don't have any videos, but But hopefully you can figure it out. And then maybe one day they'll go, just watch Sully. Sully will tell you. I don't know. We'll see. All right, what do I got to get wrapped up here? I would love those questions, though. Swoops into the NFTs, too. Or snoops into the... I know. On Ethereum. I don't think he knows anything about Wax. It's time for him to learn about the Wax blockchain. All right, I got a Jacko Cosmo custom Cosmo by Schlo. I'm working on shipping some stuff, so let me make sure I get these together. Actually, this person won 2 things, but I'll show this on stream in case you guys didn't get to see it. This was the prize, or I'm sorry, the auction item won by a certain someone. I don't need to out anybody. This custom Cosmo from our friend Schlo, hand-painted. I don't know if it's a one-of-a-kind or a limited run. Cool designer toy. There's no numbering or anything on the feet, so I can only assume it is like a 101. I'm gonna put that in the box here and get it ready to ship. Lots of. I do S-tier shipping. Really cool, good padding here in the box provided by Schlo, and then I'm gonna put that and their other prize in a box and get it set and ready to roll. There's a Schlo box. I love this like stencil on the top. Super cool. There, Willowbard's claiming that's her. That is right. That is you. So you got that, and you also got the gold-plated raw pen proto number 1 of 3 from Priscilla, which I put those over here. That's 1 of 6. 1 of 3. I gotta make sure I get the right ones. I doubt you guys could hear me way over there. You also got, from the auctions, wait, did I read the wrong one? No, that's it. Ship gold-plated raw pen proto. There you go. You also get that one that you paid for already. Your payment's been completed. And then I got to look and see if you want any prizes to see if that gets shipped to you as well. I got like 4 spreadsheets I got to look at for anybody and everybody. You did not win a prize, I don't think. Double checking. Nope. Looks like it's just the 2 auction items for you. You'll out yourself. I love it. So I'm going to put this in a box. I like to do, if I have the shipping materials for it. Oh, that's great. Camera's been plugged in the whole time, but now tells me it has no juice. Now it's charging. If I have the shipping materials for it, I usually like to put pops in a box and then in a bigger box. Since this one's already in a cardboard box, I don't need to do double boxing because that'll take care of itself. But I have the right size boxes for this kind of shipping to make sure that they get padded properly. And did you win a fan bundle too? Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? I was probably looking up... I need to look up both your screen names as well. My bad. Good call. You saved me an extra delivery. Yep, there you are. Got it. I'm glad you said something. I would have realized it later and then had to take this box apart and then put it in. That's how I've been doing a lot of them, sadly. So you also won the Sparkbirds card deck and Day Fan. From Priscilla. All right, still works in the same box, I think. I think we're good. And I'll mute it for a second while I tape because nobody wants to hear that noise. All right. What else we got? You guys have any other thoughts on NFTs or questions? Theories? I love theories. I think there's far more to collecting than just sitting back and watching the app and the value. I wish I understood even more and did more speculation. Like, I would love to every day go to Pop and Stock's website and look at that market watch and be like, I missed on some NFTs. I could have bought the Grails at $100. I really wish I'd gotten those. Favorite NFT drop? Funko or all? I think I'd have to break that into two categories. Favorite Funko NFT drop, I think, is probably the Funko Halloween Series 1. But other ones that ranked real high up there, Back to the Future, I'm super excited about that. Elf was really cool. Because these are licenses that I already love so much. Yeah, those are some of my favorites, for sure. I saw that I'm so bummed that I didn't get more into Cryptoys. I just couldn't afford it. I had to be smart about my money. And honestly, I love what they're doing at Cryptoys. I've been watching from afar and just trying to stay out of it. They were very generous to me, and they've reached out, and I've just been like, I could share my time, but I can't spend the money on it. I would love to, but I just can't do it. Because if I go too deep, I'm going to spend too much money. I love their Star Wars stuff. I love they're doing physical redeemables now. I feel bummed I didn't stick with it more. Every time I look at it now, I'm like, I should have just kept going. Oh, Shepard, should I be concerned here? I'll hear it. Let's see, other favorite drops. I love, look, honestly, this is going to sound like a crock probably because he's like my soon-to-be brother-in-law. I love Jungle Bryce stuff. I think it's really undervalued. I think it's really, like, those are the kind of projects like him. Skunky deserves it for sure. That need exposure from Wax and other groups. I love his projects so much. His art is just amazing. I love Skunky Chunk stuff. I've been a fan of his since the first day I saw it. I love sticker Crittercraft. Crittercraft stickers and the entire project. That's what I wanted to look at that I didn't look at. I just love what they're doing on Crittercraft, and I wish this game would launch so bad. They've got a really cool game that's gonna launch at some point on Crittercraft, and every once in a while I'll go back in and talk about it. But they're far more than Grubfish. Grubfish is simply an extra little reach out thing that they did for streamers. Y'all let me know if this is crazy loud. I can mute it every time if it's too bad. Let me write a name on here before I forget what we're talking about. But Crittercraft, if you go over here and log in, they've got a lot of stuff to look at. This project seems to have stalled, and that's not a shot at Gaz and Chaz. I'm sure they've got a lot going on. They probably have regular jobs, and this is an extra thing. But they've got the sticker book. I love it. It says sticker book. Sticker book. Yeah, I agree, Justin. I always want a new Sune drop. You can go in and collect these stickers, and collecting the stickers gives you power, and you can be ranked, and then you receive benefits from being ranked. Like right now, if we go to the sticker leaderboard, I think I was in the top 20 last I checked. There I am. I'm number 20 right now in the world for sticker collections, and I've definitely got some room to go. I'm at 15,000 total points. The leader's at 61,000 points. But you can collect those stickers, and you can be staking right now, getting ready for when their game launches. I'm staking in the music hall here, and I haven't claimed in a long time, but this has been running. Love that music. I can claim my coin in here. I'm gonna claim right now 2,461 motivation. Eventually, this motivation will be used. I'll mute that for now. Eventually, I'll be able to use this in the full game. We'll have critters that we can go in and we can craft, thus the name Crittercraft, to make things happen in the game. It's not bad? Okay, good. And I'm really, really excited about this. Gaz did an interview last year sometime about the future of the game and how he envisioned it and what it was going to be like, what it was going to do. And it sounded really cool. Weekly missions, prizes to be won in the form of NFTs. I think what just happened was the world of NFTs slowed down, and they probably were like, let's focus on some other stuff. But they have a Discord. that I've gone in a few times, and you could see some of the behind the scenes work that they were doing on the project. Exactly, Captain Job Parakeet. There'll be all kinds of different critters that you can build up and make do different things and run in missions and win prizes, and it just sounded really, really cool, and I'm looking forward to that. When it finally happens. I've been doing some behind the scenes work on that for the last 2 years, buying different stickers and claiming motivation and getting ready for when it finally launches. Shepard, what's your feedback? I'd love to hear. Your favorite is Halloween Series 2. I really want that Reaper. I never got the Reaper. I don't fear the Reaper. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to remember what all things. I already put you there, and I'll mark these two as shipped, and then I'll come back and put the shipping information later. I got a Hall H Freddy Pop signed by Mike Becker. That one's going out to Walking Miracle. I guess I'm going to out people now. Sorry about that if you didn't want to be outed. That was one at auction, and then I need to see if that person who I've just outed, did they win any prizes? Oh, yes, there's something coming to you. I don't know if you know this, but one of the other winners, who can say if they won, said, I won, but I want you to pass forward my prize to Walking Miracle. I don't know if you knew about that. So here's a surprise for you. You're also getting the card deck and the fan from Priscilla. That's coming to you as well. And I'm going to make sure you didn't have another prize. Now, what this does not include, FYI, is pins and stickers. I don't have those yet, so I can't ship them. But so I got you. So I'll box you up. Here you can see the S-tier shipping at work. I have smaller boxes that are just the right size. You did know. Okay, Walking Miracle already knew. Misty decided to do that for her, and that was very sweet, Misty. Thank you for doing that. I have some smaller boxes here that are... This is how I do my S-tier shipping on auctions and stuff like that. Box. Just almost no wiggle room in there at all. But it's perfect size, and then I don't seal it too tight. I leave a little bit of a bow in that box just to allow a little wiggle room, a little extra, not much. Pop doesn't move in there, but then that goes in a larger box. It costs me an extra $1 a shipment, but I guarantee it saves me in the long run in damage in pops. One guy was like, I will buy this pop from you on eBay if you'll put it in a pop stacker. And I was like, if you buy it the whole full price, sure. I'm not going to offer a different offer. But honestly, the way I do it, it's going to arrive minty. Look at that. I'll have proof of the boxing of my item. There you go. Maybe I should do all my eBay shipments this way so there's a record of what the package looked like when I shipped it. Can't wait to get that pop. Well, luckily, you're not going to have to wait too long. All right, in the bottom, I then add some paper, crumpled up, just to give a little padding at the bottom, in case it gets hit by anything. This guy goes in there with a little wiggle room. And then this will be a test to see if this works on this one. This may be a little too... I may need to get a bigger box because we're about to have a problem. I can't get these three things in there with room to wiggle, I don't think. I'm going to try. You got to allow a little wiggle room or else the whole thing can get damaged pretty badly. I don't want your fan or anything to get damaged, especially when it's got a long way to go. I could maybe squeeze it in there, but I'm afraid we'd have damage. So I'm going to go with a slightly bigger box. Shepard said, reposting Hoot comment... because you missed it. I think you should do more special and limited drops like the Black Friday one. I like the idea of limited time claims. And I agree, Shepard. I agree. And what I really want to do, if I'm Priscilla level good, which is the whole tier most of us could only strive to do, I want to actually plan out in advance a calendar and have all the big social media days, all the big holidays, all the big whatever, and then insert every other Tuesday for Funko drops, and start designing these in advance and have them ready to go so I'm not working last minute. But I've been very reactive to the way I do the drops, and I want to make it a more regular thing that gives you a reason to come by the stream regularly. Not just, you know, oops, he did one for the first time in 3 months and I missed it. We don't need that. I want it to be regular. All right, we're going to try a bigger box this time. Probably too big, but I don't think too bad. Gives you some room to put the fan down the side. And yeah, this is perfect. This is great. Bigger boxes can be problematic, but this one's a really sturdy box. So I trust it. So in this case, there's not enough room for paper. I will put down some bubble wrap on the bottom shelf. Put that box there. Put our cards in there and the fan. Fill in the excess with paper and then some bubble wrap on top. Basically, Finest, we're wrapping up all the prizes and auction items from Extra Life. Which, by the way, I said I wasn't going to out anybody, and I don't want this to come across as mean. At first, I'll be honest, I was a little bitter because I thought people didn't take it seriously. But then I came to realize, in talking to another member who helped me track somebody down, that some people just didn't know how this works. So I'm gonna tell you guys a name, and hopefully you can take it in the same way. It's not a bitter, angry thing, but more of a let's see if we can track them down. We've got another person who won an auction. They won the WandaVision set proto, the TV set proto. And I can't get a hold of them. They're not answering my emails. So I'll give you a name, and maybe there's somebody that's in your Facebook group or whatever. Don't add them and say you didn't pay. Just let them know, hey, Sully's trying to get a hold of you. We saw you won a proto. We don't want you to miss out on it. Hopefully that's all it is. So if you know Mr. Mike Miller, if that name rings a bell to anybody. Yeah, I like to think of it, Finest, maybe the emails went to spam and they just didn't see it. Maybe they didn't see maybe they thought the email was a scam. Maybe they bid on it and totally forgot about it. These things happen. You know, that family emergency could happen. I don't know. So if you know Mike Miller and you see him in a group or whatever, could you hit him up and say, hey, Mike, Sully's been trying to get a hold of you. Apparently you want a proto. We'd love to get that to you. You just need to, see your email. That's it. If we can make that happen, that would make me very happy instead of having to go to the second offer. I basically gave them until tomorrow in the email I sent and haven't heard back. So if you guys can do that, I don't know if anybody, you guys, we span out as a group across far more area. Look at that. All set and ready to go. Yeah, I'm with you, Finest, if that's the case. But if it's just a matter of a mistake or whatever, then it's not that big a deal. I got to quit defaulting to thinking people are being bad or mean or whatever. Unfortunately, that's where my brain goes. S-tier shipping is right. One thing I really encourage you guys to do if you ship anything is never squeeze everything in the box. You can't hear it here, but the paper in there allows the movement, a little bit of movement, and if the box gets squished from the sides or whatever, even dinged, the stuff inside's going to be okay. Yeah, Finest, I hope so as well. We've had some in the past. I think that might have happened, but I don't know. There's nothing to prove it. Okay, this one was Walking Miracle. Leave some room to breathe, especially when packaged. Exactly, Pop and Do. That's exactly what I do, but it's with the paper. The paper gives. So if the box is squished on one side, the paper is going to give before the pop in the middle does. A little bit more room, but not too much room. Not Disney tissue paper room. Just did a quick Google search, and it appears that he is a high schooler basketball coach in Tennessee. Yeah, I mean, there's probably a few Mike Millers. Did you do it in relation to Funko collecting? That's what we need to know. There's that. Okay, so I'm marking the ones that are going to people that I already know. Okay, what else we got? Oh, we got the sketch from Priscilla for Meg. We got to get that boxed up. I really hate to see this one go. But it's going to a good home. This is so amazing. Honestly, I really thought about outbidding on this one, but I'm glad it went to a real collector in Meg. A beautiful sketch. This doesn't do it justice because of the lighting and the reflection, but love this pencil sketch. And it comes with, on the back of the frame, just in case Meg is here, there is a QR code to redeem for your NFT. Don't forget to do that quickly. So that's on there. And it came wrapped. I'll wrap it back up. Okay, there you go. How wrong could it be? It's popping stock. Yeah, sure. I'll show you guys the QR code. It's right in there. Right in there. See? You saw it. Okay. So that's wrapped up. Now let's make sure. Let's see if she has anything else coming to her. I gotta remember to check both real name and screen name. I think that's it for Mountain Meg. No prize this year. Oh, really, Shepard? Could you whisper me that? Might be another way to get a hold of them. And maybe I have a piece of information to overlap to link that person. I'll have to check and see. This is going to require a thinner box. And I have some different size boxes. I don't think I have the right size box though. Just a shot in the drac. I feel you. Sometimes you just got to take a shot in the drac. You guys want to see something really cool? That my friends at Figpen sent me? Full Avengers set from STCC. It's a beautiful set. I've already opened it a couple times. I'm not going to open it right now, but I really dig this thing. And it does have just the right size box here to do a shipment of a framed thing. A little too big lengthwise, but I think it'll be great for shipping this out. Sometimes I'll actually cut the box down to size, but it's a lot of work. So I think in this case, I'll just put it in here with a lot of paper. Just so happens I have the perfect kind of foam for this. Probably thanks to Priscilla. One year when we first started this, I forget how many shipments it was, but it was probably 100 and something shipments that I had to do. And I took a picture of me sitting in the front room of my old house with all the boxes ready to go because I wanted that impact of them all ready to go at once. Holy moly. That was so much work. I think there were literally 120, 130 boxes all packaged and ready to go. I just sat there working on it nonstop for a couple days. Okay, that fits in there better. We just need some additional padding. This, if anybody does shipments of pops or whatever, this wrapping paper that they have for like dishes and stuff, you can buy in sheets. I forget how big they are, like that. On eBay, on Amazon, you get like 40, 50 sheets for like Or no, like 200 sheets for like 20 bucks. Love this stuff. I use it regularly when I'm getting these pops and things ready to go. So simple. So easy to use. And then if it's too much, real easy to rip it in half. Yeah. Put it on the sides, get a perfect shipment. All right, what else we got for topics? Get all this excess crap off here. I'll tell you what's funny, going to the post office and seeing how confused people are. I see them walk in with boxes. They're not sealed. The boxes look like they were put together by a dog, like all chewed up and crazy, and then the people behind the counter being like, you can't ship it like that. You're gonna have to seal that box better. You can't ship it like that. And they just don't get it. And just the age group of people that are at the post office. And they have no idea they're paying like an exorbitant amount of money when they could, on the internet, they could save so much on shipping. I feel bad for them. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably not a good way to track them down. Thank you for trying. What's up, Millennium Panda? How about you guys? I was asked which my favorite NFT drop was. Do you guys have a favorite NFT drop? Funko and then other? What are your favorites? There we go. Ready to rock and roll. Halloween Series 2, says Shepard. I gotta write a name on this one. Back to the Future and Halloween, says Justin. I can't wait to get those Back to the Future pops in the mail. I noticed that, let's see, what was last look? Some had dropped and some seem to be going up on Back to the Future. Last I looked. Doc is sitting at 77.44. I don't know where the history on that one was. Yeah, he started around 1,000 wax and is up now to 1,500 wax. So that was a good, and I got 2 of those. A premium pack is now up to $58. I'm holding a few of those. Griff is at 46.38. He's down. So him and Doc 1885 switched places. George McFly and Lorraine, I picked both of those up nice and cheap. And they dipped and then picked back up. Yo, Online In, rating with a party in 19. What's going on, Online In? Thank you so much for coming over. What's up, Amako? You like Dark Knight and Jurassic Park? I like both those a lot too. Jurassic Park is way undervalued right now. If you haven't looked in a while, this is talking about Funko NFTs for everybody. You might want to take a look at Jurassic Park. They're crazy cheap right now. I did find this. Well, I didn't see the bundle. No, I just know he's coming to the game. Or is the skin already available? But the big event is Saturday. For anybody coming over for the first time, my name is Sully. I'm a variety streamer, Twitch partner, Gold Wax ambassador, NFT creator, and NFT collector. And today, like many days, we're talking about Funko NFTs a lot. In case that's something you wanted to get into but didn't understand how it works or were confused or needed some helpful hints, happy to help you. That's what we do here is education, making sure everybody can get in and enjoy collecting. I also have my own collection, Nerds Unite Us. In case you're into NFTs and want to check that out, please do. I do drops here as a surprise or free drops on the stream quite often. So maybe follow me if you don't want to miss out on those. The skin is available now. Oh, yeah, I want to pick that up, Finest. Mom's Spaghetti back bling. Oh, that's awesome. Back to the Future is the only one I've gotten in on, so it's my favorite. That's awesome. I don't think you're the only one that came in that way. Great drop. But again, a lot of people are uneducated. Ignorant is the word, but people take that negatively. I don't want you to take it negatively. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you're interested in collecting and you're willing to get past all the negativity and the silliness from other people in the world, which those of you coming from online in, clearly you're into it. We're here to help. I can help. The community can help. Also got a little thing comes up every so often about a Discord that a friend of mine runs. I don't do the Discord thing. That's for other people, not me. But it's a group of like-minded collectors that are here in the chat a lot that talk about NFTs. If you want to jump in on that, just the rules are keep it family-friendly, positive. Don't try to shill or take advantage of each other. There you go, Clint. Yeah, you're not going to let me forget that one, and I'm not going to. I'm working with Little Shop of Pens on our current project with the Extra Life, and then I asked them if they might be able to help me with some other things. I'm going to help them, have them help me get those manufactured and distributed. I know it's way later than I originally promised, but I'm going to get it taken care of. And then hopefully do some more. Absolutely. Yeah, sadly, the update hasn't changed much, but I at least have a plan of attack with somebody who knows what they're doing now. But I didn't want to overwhelm with Extra Life and that. Now that the Extra Life stuff is handled, that's near my probably top priorities for getting handled as we wrap up Extra Life this year. I got to get the order into them before the end of the year, probably next couple weeks, because they've got a lot of the factories shut down overseas in like January, beginning of January through February, and I want to get them in before that. Okay, let's see. Let me mark those as done did. What we're doing now is I'm just really something I never do. I'm working on some behind the scenes stuff. We did a bunch of auctions and have prizes in regards to our Extra Life, all the things you see around the outside here. A lot of people donated or bid on auction items. We've already selected a bunch of prize winners thanks to these amazing companies down the side, and I'm wrapping up the prizes to send out while answering some questions and having some good conversation. So next up, I got Freddie Ranger Fun Days Pop signed by Mike Becker. Luckily, the headphones always get caught when I'm trying to do things. Bless you. We got that one, and we've got the RX-78 limited edition screen print, which, oh, here's a fun story. You guys like fun stories? I've been trying to track down some good poster tubes. I'm gonna try to get in on Saturday, Shepard, to enjoy the event. I've been trying to track down poster tubes. I have some really good, thick poster tubes that I've gotten from like Bottleneck Gallery, Mondo, etc. Because we have these beautiful prints that I need to send out, including to this person that I'm about to ship this to. Can't send this in the tube, so I'll send this separately. I went to several places. Amazon only sells, like, you can buy 25 tubes for like $90. I don't need 25 tubes, and I'm not wasting y'all's money on that. Go to Home Depot. They have a 3-inch round tube, which should be enough to put a poster in without damaging it, because you can't wrap them too tight. They've been out at every Home Depot I've gone to, not Home Depot, Office Depot I've gone to. So I go in yesterday, and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get this product, and I showed it on my phone, called the Tough Tube. Can I just order it from y'all to have it get here in the store? Because apparently they can't replenish their stock. I don't understand why they're not, if they can sell them. And people are asking me. He even said, you just missed, somebody else was asking about these 5 minutes ago. Like, okay, I don't know why you guys don't up your inventory, but whatever. So he goes, if you go over to the print area, because you know, have the print shop there, they'll help you order it to be here in store for you. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go over there, and I had to wait a few minutes on this lady who was dealing with actual print orders, and then she finally got to me. She found it in the computer, and she spins the computer around, she goes, now fill in all your information. I was like, wait a minute, you want me to fill in my address? She's like, yeah, we're just going to ship it to you. I was like, am I going to pay the $9.99 shipping for these tubes? I didn't want to do that, so I didn't order on the website. She goes, nah, it's a little hack. You order it here in store, we'll deliver it to your house. I'm like, seriously? It's a great service, and I'm happy for it. But from looking at it from the business perspective, they couldn't keep it in inventory. And so they're going to pay their employees gas, all that, to ship it to the house for free. This was Office Depot. It's not good business. It is good business, but it's not good business. If they just kept it in stock or said, we'll order a bunch right now and we'll have them in tomorrow, I could have called the store and go, you got them? I'd have run over there. No, I always question the process, Chucky. That's who I am. Because I look at it from, if this were my business, I'd be like, why are we doing this way? This is dumb. We're giving up so much profit here on shipping 4 poster tubes to this guy, when if we just had them in stock, we could have made the profit already. Instead, I wasted 2 employees' time, took somebody away from the printing process over there when she had actual things to do. She was overwhelmed. Cost gas, other labor. They didn't make a profit on me. They do. That's so interesting. A lot of stores do that. We used to have people come in to Eagle to order stuff so they didn't have to pay shipping. I'm glad I don't have to pay the shipping, but that's crazy. Finest. I'm scared about this week. I'm going to be honest with you. Broncos just whooped up on the Browns. The Texans are looking good, but the Broncos have won, 4 or 5 in a row now? I am scared about this weekend. I don't think I'm ready to make that bet. My Texans are still very young and still learning a lot. I think they could be ready, but will they be ready? I love ordering from Target online, telling them there's no rush, and then they send me the multiple shipments. Makes no sense. Yeah, they get a deep discount from the shipping services, but even that is still costing them money. There's a lot of holes in those processes as the world evolves that I just don't think that they understand how to solve and make a lot of money off of. They're Clinton on the Broncos action for Finest as well. That's overhead cost and taking the time to think through logistics too. It may cost more on your particular transaction, but to think through every little thing to save every little dollar is sometimes not worth it for the business. Tell that to Amazon. They've made bazillions of dollars by doing that exact thing. You know what they need? Okay, want to make it easy? In the app, I should be able to go into the store and scan the barcode of the thing on the shelf and say, I need this. And they should order it and have it in stock and send me a notification the next day. Done. I get the notification when it's in, I run over to the store, it's held for me, or it's on the shelf, whichever, and I pick it up. Quadrills Art rating with a party of 23! Quadrills Art, another maker, another creator on the Wax blockchain. Thank you, Quadrills Art. Setrov, or Sketrov, how you doing? Jungle Banana. Hey, we got another Jungle. I got Jungle Bry, my buddy. I got Jungle Bryce's, my lady. I got Jungle Banano in the stream. I think we've talked about that before. It's definitely going to be a good game. My Texans don't know how to play a game without making it come down to the last field goal. Doing good, thanks. I'm glad to hear it, Sketroff. My name is Sully. I'm a variety streamer, Twitch partner, Gold Wax ambassador, NFT creator under the collection Nerds Unite Us, if you get a chance to check it out, and an educator in NFTs, especially when it comes to like Funko NFTs and some of my collections and friends. So if you're into NFTs, which I know you guys coming from Quadrills Art are, please give me a follow. If you've been thinking about getting into Funko NFTs to try and collect these buttes, which I just got a new shipment in today. I got Freddy as Beast Boy. I got Aqualad. I got Bumblebee. I got Slade. If you want to know how to actually get these, follow me. Come by the stream. We go over this almost daily and talk about and answer questions live. In case you have a couple holes, like you understand most of it, but you still need a little help in understanding it all. I'm here to help. And I've gotten, you can't even see them all. I only have a few over here. All this in here, bottom shelf you can't see. Several more boxes that I need to bring in and unload. This entire thing will be filled with NFT pops I've gotten from collecting through the Funko NFTs. I'm at 200 plus redemptions, I think. But that just not to brag, but to prove it works. It's not that complicated. Just a little bit of learning to do. Happy to help folks. No wonder why Jungle Bride didn't text me when the Browns and Broncos game. Why? Because they're getting whooped? I feel the U.S. market is a hairline away from being a big issue. It is. It absolutely is. All these businesses are competing for slivers of profit, and they're all competing against Amazon. It's scary, frankly. I agree with you. Do you think the lower third-party market prices are going to start deterring people from buying packs and just going for the fee? Yes. So what Shepard's asking, for those of you who aren't aware, is we were talking earlier about NFT pops and the fact that we were looking at the value of them when they first come out of packs. So you buy a pack and it's a gamble on whether or not you'll get a legendary or a grail, which would net you one of these. Then you have to do the work to get a royalty set, which would net you, well, actually, would net you this. This was not a legendary or grail I picked up. And we saw the prices on some start out real low and then dip down. And then by the time they got to where you got the physical pop and you would buy it on eBay or Mercari, price lowered considerably. Would that lowering in price have an impact way back up at the beginning when the packets are first sold? And that is, the answer is yes. Because if you don't see a value in what you're getting out of the packs, short term and long term, you may only open packs for a short term gain, which means flipping. And no one's going to have diamond hands to hold because there is no reason to hold. The fans who are always trying to get the cheapest price are a detriment to themselves. And we've talked about this a lot, like people complaining about everything Funko does when really they do a lot right and a little wrong. Sometimes more wrong, but a little wrong. All that complaining and bitching and moaning and sharing those few instances where the boxes are really damaged, or making stuff up like a NFT pop on the shelf at Marshall's. People doing this stuff thinking they're funny and they draw attention to themselves and they build their own following are actually deteriorating the brand every single day. And we're seeing it take effect with the values of things. The more that they complain about the thing that they love, the more damage they do to it, instead of doing the opposite, which is, hey, here's all the great things that came from me collecting, the things I love. You guys check this out. I got this awesome pop. Look at this. It's so cool. I love this. Look what they've done. And then occasionally you can balance that with, you know what I'd like to see done better? I would prefer to get my pops in a pop protector. Funko, could you offer that? But people don't know how to do constructive feedback. Most people. Some do. But most people just complain and want things fixed tomorrow, or they want some sort of compensation for their pain and suffering. If you get a box damaged, yes, that stinks. Should Funko try to replace it? Yes. Can they always? No. It's part of collecting. You're not always going to get a minty fresh box in. You're going to win sometimes, not all times. Should they do everything they can to make it good? Yes. Are they trying? I think so. But all this moaning and complaining and making it that Funko's the devil, well, if you love it so much, why are you doing that? If you like the license, the price doesn't matter. But if a person is looking at the money, it's always going to get harder to get a profit and just complain. And exactly. I have the people that hit me up on eBay. I have something listed for what I believe is a fair market price based on recent sales. And they'll go, will you take this? I could have a $1,500 pop and they'll go, will you take $200? No. Why would I do that? Or what's the lowest you'll take? Well, the lowest I'll take is what I listed it at. Or I just love the people. I'm trying to get this at a fair price. Well, what's fair to you and what's a fair market value are two different things. Is it a fair price, or are you just trying to get it cheaper than everybody else? Sometimes you just got to pay what it's worth. I got my 11-year-old niece into pops. She was so excited that I gave her some Stranger Things pops on her birthday. Oh, that's cool, Fourth. That's so cool. Bringing another one into the fold. Currently, Funko is a thought product to look at making a profit, since everything else is in the 5K plus units. So how is anything going to be worth a lot? Currently, Funko is tough product to look at making a profit, since they're not offering what they used to offer, which was, here's things we have on Funko.com that are limited to 1,000, 2,000 pieces. Go. And you could buy it and instantly either turn a profit, flip it, or simply have something that's worth more from the get-go. Now they overproduce a lot of pops. That's a relative thing, and that's my opinion. But I would love to see them get back to some of the more limited stuff. Guess what they're doing every single day that gets more back to the limited stuff? This. NFT pops. And yet the community is collectively pooping all over the idea of the pops because it's hidden behind a digital scam, or it's glorified gambling, or it's insert here. If you want to play the game, you could reap the benefits, but that game is getting a little less profitable. We need more creators like Wasatch Pop, Top Pop, Slapshot Pops, etc. to drone out all these hate accounts. Well, yes, I agree that it's up to us to do the positive thing and try to make it, try to look at the positive outcome. It's also on all the fans to perpetuate that message, follow those accounts, like those accounts, retweets, comments, shares, favorites, whatever, subscriptions. But you're right. We need more people like that. I think Fluffy is actually great. I'm not even that big fan of his comedy, but for whatever reason, people see what he does with Funko and then talk badly about him because he gets freebies and because whatever. My guess is that he's probably actually an investor in the company. With all the pops they made of him and how many things he shows up for and does, I'd be willing to bet he's got a piece of the pie. Thank God Top Pops is as popular as he is so that positivity and awareness can be spread. I agree. Some people here don't like him. Keep your comments to yourself if you don't. I think he's fantastic in what he provides from a positivity angle, and it seems like his fans trend a little younger, which I love to see because that means there's new folks coming in all the time, and they have a good positive role model to understand what collecting can mean. I love it. I wish him all the best. Oh, thank you, man. I really do. Look, you may not all like his approach. I do. I think he's just amazing. Oh, okay, Nadu, that one. You had art piece from Tufu. Those have both been. All the information's passed on to Tufu. We're packaging up some prizes while we chat today. So, believe it or not, Nadu, other than a poster tube, that's all I got for you. And when I get the poster tubes in, which should be here today, I'll wrap up not only the posters, I think you got one or two, at least one, from the auction this year, as well as your Hoot posters that I need to send. Hidden Pleasure, Corey Feldman with a laughing face. I don't know what that guy's up to. I wish him the best. That's all I can say. It's tough to watch. It's tough to watch sometimes. I don't mean him any ill will. I really wish him the best, but wow. It's interesting to watch that unfold, if you will. Okay, now we got screen print. Haven't heard from, hadn't made their donation. Hadn't made their donation. And a gas lamp gold plated. Oh man. No, I didn't ship them. I emailed them. Gas lamp gold plated raw pen proto number 1 of 6. Gold plated. It's over here. All right, it's 2:15. As long as the conversation keeps rolling, we'll do this for a bit longer. I'm probably going to shut down between 2:30 and 3, so that I can laser focus and get this stuff knocked out a little faster. And then I will go take a bunch of stuff to the post office that I've got ready. Hopefully get those poster tubes in and start getting those ready to go. Should be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific for another stream. So if you just came over and you haven't followed before, please give a follow, because what's going to happen is tomorrow we're going to have the box game where I give away real deal prizes. Funko Pops, Fig Pen APs, which I might be out of at the moment, but hopefully more on the way. What else I got? Oh, the Blue Beetle prize pack is still in play. I've got enamel pins. I've got a really cool coffee cup, custom coffee cup that comes with a 1 of 10 sticker and a 1 of 1 NFT that you could possibly win. You got to be here during the stream tomorrow to be eligible to play, but everyone can play. Everyone who's followed the stream for at least 5 minutes can play, and that's your chance to win some real deal prizes. So make sure you follow and come back by, and like we talked about earlier, make sure your notifications are turned on to get those push notifications. Any special Hoot ideas for the holidays? You know what? This is a good opportunity. What would you guys like to see Hoot-wise? Hoot NFTs. What would you like to see for the holidays? I tell you what I'd like to do while you guys are thinking on that. Number 1 of 6. I tell you what I'd like to do, but I don't think I'm in a position to do it time-wise. I would love to do like a 12 days of Hootmas. Oh, there you go, Shepard. Would be a lot of fun where I have something you could get each day. But I don't think there's any way I'm going to get that ready. And I'm traveling for the week leading up to Christmas. I think that's a little too much for me to try to take on. But I would like to do something Hoot and Christmas related for Christmas. So keep an eye out. South Houston College Hoot. Santa Hoot. I'm going to rattle off a bunch of stuff, so bear with me. Says Shepard, I love it. Hoot the red-nosed owl. Oh, that's good. I hadn't thought of that. I need envelopes, padded envelopes, which are somewhere in a box. I'm not ready to package that one yet. Hootolf. Hootolf. This room's getting warm. I gotta crack the window. This is a process. This window is so sticky. Like, it's stuck, not there's something on it. I gotta really muscle it. Yukon Cornelie Hoot. Oh, that's good. Oh, now that would be a fun set to do all those Rudolph and him and what's the snowman? The snowman. That would be great. That's a good idea. Maybe like the Island of Misfit Toys, like the the elephant. Ice or Hoot Miser. Exactly. Heat Miser. I'm still wanting to do too, and I haven't done it yet. Take like a $1,000 pop and give it away essentially by selling NFTs. Maybe have a Hoot NFT that's $1. You can buy as many as you want, and then once the 1,000 have sold out, we do a drawing on stream, and somebody gets that pop. Make sure I get my money, sell some NFTs. Maybe I give away some secondary prizes that are like more exclusive versions of that. Hoot McLean. Oh, the diehard. Yes. Oh, I got to start a post-it note. I got to start an idea note. Hoot McLean just sold me on Christmas. I love this idea. There's no more debate. Hoot knows it. It's a Christmas movie. Hoot McLean. I love that so much. Holding the walkie-talkie. Hoot Alone? No, that didn't sound right. Home Alone. Home Alone. Hoot Miser. Scrooge McHoot. A bunch of Hoots carrying a sleigh with a Santa Hoot. It's funny, but it doesn't really show Hoot as Cow's play. The ones that are pulling the sleigh would have to be like cardboard cutouts of him or something. I'll put Santa with sled on my list. Hoot of Christmas Past. Ooh, I have my own idea I don't want to give away, but I'll put on this list. You're wrong, Finest Funko, but happy Thursday, and please drive through. Walking Miracle, we're just saying, somebody brought up, are you going to do any Christmas holiday-related Hoot stuff? Hoot, white, bloody tank. I mean, there's definitely some variations. He's got bandages on his feet of Hoot McLean for sure. No, so I actually talked with Macy about this earlier because she's not seen Die Hard. She's too young for it. But I was explaining to her, like, it's a Christmas movie, and but it's an argument between people. And she's like, why is it an argument? And I was like, well, the movie takes place at Christmas, but doesn't have a Christmas message. It's not about Christmas. And she's like, so what qualifies a Christmas movie or not? That's what she was asking. And I was like, well, I guess if it's not about Christmas, you could debate it's not a Christmas movie. The folks at whatever company put out Die Hard, did you see they're bringing it back in theaters next week or 2 weeks from now? And I think they're doing it to cement Die Hard as a Christmas movie. And I think it is brilliant. I think it's so smart. They're going to keep this whole thing alive and going. They really need to do some sort of like Christmas sing-along or Christmas quote-along Die Hard at certain theaters and have like, have you seen those ornaments people make that look like the ductwork that he's crawling through, and you put the little image of him in there and like it lights up where he would have the lighter? I want that ornament so bad. I think that would be hysterical if they gave those out to people in the theaters. They could manufacture those cheap, and everybody who went to go see it got a Die Hard John McClane in the ductwork ornament. Be genius. Or sell it. Die Hard the musical, I'd watch that. I saw there's Back to the Future the musical, and during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, they did a little bit from it. Not excited now. The music didn't seem fun to me. I'm not a musical guy, but it wasn't what I envisioned on the first song. Second song was better that they did, but it hadn't even started yet. I'm going to wait to see what the reviews are, and if we could catch it at a reasonable price, I wouldn't mind checking it out. Okay, I'm going to have to wait on that pin, but I'm almost through the auction items that I can handle right now. So let's move on to can't be sending emails while on the stream. Let's go to this other end. Did I forward? I think I forwarded on the information for Cutie Beck's Vive Cosmos headset already. Let me make sure of that. Yes, forwarded that on early. So, in effect, I'm done with that. So Cutie Beck might be receiving that VR headset soon. I gotta take copious notes because I won't remember otherwise. Is Kevin Bacon with the Guardians of the Galaxy a Christmas movie? Yeah, I think so. Avenue Q, puppets and adult humor, very funny. There was that movie. What was it? Murder in something. And it had Melissa McCarthy in it. I heard it was horrible, but I was interested to see that. If you want a fun musical, Avenue Q. So you've seen it too, Clint? Interesting. Work Hard or Die Trying Girl, the musical. A mashup between Die Hard and Working Girl is amazing. Never heard of that one. Coca-Cola Hoot? Oh, like the bear? Can't say Coca-Cola, so he'd have to be like Cola Hoot. Soda Hoot. Ginger. Oh, that's a good one. I can see that in my head already. I think that could be real fun to do. That's a must. Violent Night Hoot, yes. That movie was crazy. I think I heard they're doing a sequel, which makes sense. Oh, what was I getting? Superhero Kermit Pop, done. That one's out the door. One of the Turtle Beach headsets is out the door. I'm gonna have to get a bigger box for that other one. Okay, here we go. Chewy Hawk, Rocat Vulcan 2 Mini Air Wireless Gaming Keyboard. Did I get one of these wrong? No, I got one right. The keyboard. What do I do with the keyboards? They're around here somewhere. Ah, wait. Nope, that's mine. Oh no, I'm lost in all the prizes. What did I do with those? I have them. They wouldn't have gone far. They're probably right in here. Okay, they'll resurface. I'll skip that one for now. All right, I gotta head out. Have a good one, Sully. See you, Mignon. Sounds good, Shepard. Have a good one. Krampus hoot. That's a good one. Should do like a violent night, holy night, and have a few on the violent night that's like Violent Night, Krampus, Hoot McClane, that are more like the adult and or like blood splattered things, and then Holy Night for all the other cute ones. That'd be fun. Maybe even do a pack drop. Mariah Hoot. All I want for Christmas is $1,000,000 Sully bucks. That's pretty good. I was able to watch the whole early screening of the movie at NYCC. Was this Violent Night Finest? Did you like it? Oh, I need to forward on the winners for $7 a pop. Don't have delivery information for that one. Aha, we got a winner here. Roswins. And I have it checked that Roswins did send her shipping information. We've got the Sailor Moon Fig Pin set. Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter. Oh, now I see the keyboards. I see them now. How did I miss that before? That's all right. We got that, and then did Roswins... I think Roswins just had the prize, and then did she have... So I think that's all I owe you, Roswins, is the 4 enamel pins, the 4 fig pins, which is an easy win unboxing. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect size box to allow some room. We'll wrap with a little bubble wrap around to keep them safe. Bless you. Poor Kelly is fighting so hard on this illness. Oh yeah. Bubble wrap in between layers. This is a quality boxing job right here. Let's see, will it fit? Oh yeah, perfecto. Perfect. Love it. Sorry if the taping is bad. Somebody said earlier it wasn't too bad on y'all's end, so I'm not muting while I do it, but I apologize if it's annoying. Tell you what's annoying is watching people who don't know how to use a tape gun. It's crazy how some people just can't get it. Wait, I didn't already write this name down once, did I? No, okay, we're good. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap up here in just a few minutes. Things are slowing down in the chat. I need to get some more work done, but it was fun hanging with you guys, having a good conversation. Chase Vegeta powering up. Chalice exclusive. Let's make sure that's a winner who only got one thing. No auction. Actually, it's going to get easier now that the auction items are pretty much out. Oh, Mindy, you're getting the AP Display Geek. I got to find those stickers. Double checking my post-it note for anybody that won prizes. Project Gonzo does not have anything for other prizes. All right, I'll get this one boxed and then we'll look for somebody to raid over to. I love it when I have all my inventory, my boxes and my tape and everything organized. It makes this part so easy. I'm really proud of myself. It's very adult of me to have enough boxes and everything ready to go. Makes it so easy. Need some more paper. I gotta pick up this room. I had to move the chair out of the room. Probably in Kelly's way right now. Who did I say this was for? This was Rosalind's, right? No, I already did that one. This is Project Gonzo. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Love that. Ready to go. It's a good feeling to drop all those boxes off. Also a little scary because you know that the hell they're about to go through getting shipped across the country, but you wish them their best. Project Gonzo. We getting rain? No rain. This was actually pretty productive. I would love to get all this stuff done this week, but that seems a bit hopeful. Okay, that's marked. All right, good ideas on the hoots. Thank you guys. That'll give me something to think on and maybe get to work on here soon. We had a good stream today. If anybody didn't catch the beginning of it, thank you everybody for being here. Make sure you go check out the VOD. We had a lot of fun looking at the Teen Titans Go pops, taking them out of box, taking a look at the close-ups, the value of those. Lots of fun, I think. I love looking at that and learning from each one of these drops. As far as I'm concerned, great job, Funko. Love them. Great job, Drop. They're killing it. I just hope that the people will start to understand how much fun it can be. I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific. But in the meantime, let's look for somebody to raid over to. And what else? Is there anything else you guys need to not forget? Bye, says Walking Miracle. I'm going to look and see who's live. I will give you guys some Sully Bucks, and we will get out of here. We recently rated Dreamality and Chugs, who are both live right now. Tim Boudet. I think he rated over to me not that long ago, and I promised to check out his content, and I failed to do that. So we're going to take a little bit of a chance. Aha, Misty, good call. I did promise a winner. Let's do that. Let's pick a Twitter winner. Thank you for remembering. And we will give them, what NFTs do I have to give away? Let's take a look-see. You know what? How about a Skunky Chunks pack? How about one of those cool Ganjaland packs that are currently valued at, they were at about $5.19 a pack earlier. Atomic Hub, we're working. What are you doing? It's gone down a little bit, $4.50. Still a fun pack in case you missed out. We're going to pick a winner based on the tweets. Earlier I tweeted and asked you guys to retweet to help spread the message about the stream. So let me look up Twitter. Go to my tweet. I did, Falconer, at the very beginning of the stream. So if you weren't here, unfortunately, you missed. The best I could do. We got 18 retweets. They keep changing this, or I keep not following it correctly. Let me see if I can figure this out. There we go. 18 reposts. One of you is going to win a pack. Let's see. Give me a random number between 1 and 18.
The answer is 14.
14. Oh, a Brian number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at Cutie Beck. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 at Kuma's, and Roz wins. It's in the name of the thing. Roz wins. Is she still here? If not, I'm pretty sure I've got her. She might still be around. Roz wins, if you're here and you can drop your Wax wallet ID for me quickly, I can transfer over one of these still calculating mint number packs to you. Insane that this is not accurate. This will be pack 626. Well, actually, I don't even know that. 071. Can I transfer this effectively? I don't think Roswin's is here, but I'm pretty sure I can get her address real quick. Come on, Nifty Blocks. You can do it. 071. I'm going to transfer this one. I will bring this over here real quick and look up in all my spreadsheets. Where is Roswin's? There's a Hoot claim form that's recent. That should give me what I need. There she is. I've got her address. And bingo, bango, bongo. It has been sent to our winner, Roswins. Thank you. As always, if you guys see that I go live and tweet anything, share anything, please retweet it. There's a chance you could win. Eventually, another thing I'd like to do is have a sharing is caring NFT that I give out for people who do that and make those kind of like what we have with the Grubfish blend. Grubfish inspired blend, I apologize. Let's get this raid on, though. Okay, so Tim...
Oop, 2 deaths.
Ooh, Tim Boudreaux is playing a really cool Rocket League challenge. And again, I don't know Tim's... it's his harsh language, whatever's going on. I don't know. So we're going to take a challenge, take a chance, raid over to him, because I believe he raided me at Once Upon a Time. Content seems fun, or I'm going to say by what I've seen in 2 seconds that the content's fun, because I like these challenges. But it's up to you guys to go over. Again, I'm sorry if it's not family friendly or whatever, but I'm going to try to get you over to somebody who showed me a little love once upon a time with a raid. And I'll leave it up to y'all to make a decision. Maybe give them a follow. But when we get in there, please use your hashtag SullyRaid and your Nerds Unite emotes. I will add points, all 75. We got 84 people here. I'll add a few more. There we go. And let's get this raid going for our man, Tim Boudreaux. Oh, now he's just playing a regular match, it looks like. Okay. You guys remember to wash your hands, check in on somebody you love, make sure they're doing okay. Stay positive, and above all else, most importantly, Nerds Unite. Let's go see what's going on with Tim. Have a good one, y'all.
Oh, Sully raid. How's it going? Port? Sully raid. Wait, did we? Well, we didn't get raided. I'm so sorry. I missed the raid part. Look, the raid's happening. It's actually that way. How's it going, Sully? And everybody, welcome, welcome. We aren't doing game dev this particular moment. We're playing some Rocket League. We're doing a lot of heavy game dev today, so I decided to take a little bit of a break and have a little bit of fun. Because why not? Wow, there's a lot of people. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome.
Suit up.
Oh, come on, we're sucking here.
Going for a ride.
We got this? Oh, we didn't get it. We didn't get it.